We have met before.
Council, I want to speak in English, if it is okay.
Yes, you will speak in English.
Okay.
But we would also have Mandinka interpretation.
Okay.
For those who understand Mandinka and are watching from home.
Okay.
Understand?
I understand.
So I would encourage you to allow a few seconds between speeches so that the interpretation can take place and so that our speeches would not overlap.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome again to the TRRC.
Council ko bismillah ko ten TRRC.
We have met before.
Bentale nung follow.
My name is Esa Mbaifal.
Ntomu Esa Mbaifal.
And I would help you to testify today before the commission.
Be makwela bi la CDRO kono kak CDRO ke commission nyati lingula.
You have taken an oath to speak the truth.
Ye kaliole ke koybe to nyale fola.
You are expected to honor that oath and speak the truth.
Adun jiko bala koybo wo kumakango bu nyala le ye to nyafo.
Under the laws of this country, it is a criminal offense to lie on the oath.
Nyimbanko la lualto lua balantala le koy lua tinyale ke ne fania fo andu wayatra ye kalile fo kapare.
In addition,
wo fanankola
it is also a criminal offense to lie to the TRRC.
Adun lua balantala le fana lua tinyalom kafania fo TRRC jang.
We expect that you would also respect that
Na
particular rule.
mbe jikirin ko woto ibo sartolu be bunyala le.
You are brought here as a person who is adversely mentioned.
Ye nati jang ko molle ito fo ye kumolu fo mamenu mutoku ya kumolti.
Which means there are some accusations against you.
Wala mnyinti ko ye tuma role le foima.
This would be your chance to respond to them.
Sa nyina mu ifanana siloti pour ifana ye jabiro ke tumiro la karola.
Do you understand?
Ya fahamu le bang?
I understood, sir.
Fahamle.
What are your full names?
Ito mu me obe fonya bang?
My names are Ibrahim Ajame.
Ntom Ibrahim Jamelati.
What is your date of birth?
Iwuluta min wati jumale lunjuma.
I was born on the 9th of March, 1978.
March Karotili Konondo, 1978. Sangola Muluta.
Where were you born?
Ibuluta min tole sate juma.
I was born in Fonyi Jarol village.
Muluta Fonyi Jarol Sata Kono.
That's right. Mr. Jame, where do you work?
Mr. Jame kalu ko ke min tole.
I work in the Gambia Prison Services.
Bangola Kasobumbaldo.
Could you draw the microphone closer to you?
Okay.
And you may sit us in a manner that will make you feel more comfortable.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Jame, what was your last position at the prison service?
Mr. Jame muna kita ila palasi labangote yeme mara kasola doko okono.
My last position at prison service was Commissioner of Operations.
Makama labango Kasobundaro Dogo Rola Munu Commissioner of Operations, Memata Dogo.
Are you currently working?
Yintembeng foibe doko la saimbang.
I'm currently at home.
Saintembe Suokono.
And why are you at home?
Munana ibe suokono wonya.
I was alleged by certain prisoners that I do beat them.
Yentumi to Kasolanko Dole na Yentumi ko nke libale.
So the accusations against you regarding torture of prison inmates is not new, correct?
Amanda o tumiro lu menu fota ka foko ye Kasolanko lu tajire yale amanke kuma kutoti.
Yes.
In fact, you have been alleged to have involved in the torture of Makodu Jakite.
Ya foko etarta tajire yako nole menke Makodu Jakite la.
Lamin Ja. Just hold a moment, let me get my notes. Soriba Konde,
anin Soriba Konde,
as well as Trrc Bright.
anin Derek Bright.
Are you aware of that?
Foi bota ulu kalamale bang.
These mentioned prisoners, I can remember that they were once alleged of drug cases and mobile cases.
Nyum kasolan kol me yalan ko ye 12 voting ngakilo ya mumale ko inane tumi ro men na wala nyindi ko inane sira ma fengole mutebulu ani mobile ko la.
Could you just answer my questions?
Laftale ninge nyinin kamen yewo jabi wo nyama.
You would be given adequate time to give explanations.
Mbe wato dilalele pour ifana yo kumolu sata ilafta menu bankela.
The question is, are you aware of these accusations?
Nyinin karo mu nyindi fo nyin tumarolu menga menu foten fo beta kalamale bang.
I'm aware of it.
Nga kalamutale.
And could you confirm that when you were interviewed,
Nyin tonya yandino ni wato me ye kachandike interview
by the
TRRC la Carola,
you were also informed of these accusations?
ando ye nyin tumarolu fanalu foyenne no wotumo.
Yes.
Can you also confirm that when I had a meeting with you, you were again informed of these accusations?
Ni hakilo baka mbrini benta koteke i hakilo baka ne ko nge nyin tumarolu kibaro foyenne.
Yes.
Can you also confirm that you were served with a notice of adverse mention which also included these accusations?
Ko i hakilo sinyum fana mutano ko ye nyum fo ko ye itumi kumalela mboka ito dilela tumu men nyin tumirolu fanalu fotale wo kono koteke.
I was served with that recently.
Yo dinale amamme.
You also gave a statement to the commission, correct?
Ye kuma kangulu fole fananke di commission ala fo onte bang.
Yes.
And that statement responded to the allegations that were made against you, correct?
Itung wo kuma kangulu o keta jabirole ti pour ye tumirolu menu foyma fonte.
Yes.
And after my meeting with you, you were given an opportunity to go and look at your statement again.
Birin ni la bengo keta foka pare inata silo di la pour ila o kuma kangulu ye muru yete jube koteke.
So that you can add or remove from the statement and be satisfied that that is the statement you wanted to submit to the commission.
Waketa nyina kamako isi la kuma kangulu jube koteke ni lefta fen bondi la je wala lefta fen la fala je pour o seke kuma kanti me yalon ko wole fango nyafa isi tama wala.
Yes, that happened yesterday.
Oketale kunung.
There are issues that I wanted to add there.
Bare ko dol be jel lafta kamel la faje. Ngakilo en so men na kotanke.
You read this statement and you satisfied yourself.
Yes, kuma kangulu nyili karanne pour nyin kamala ka ajibe pour fasi inyafa.
I read the statements yesterday.
Ngakuma ka nyin karanne kunung.
And you made some changes.
Adu yekumo dolu falinje.
I do make some changes.
Ngakumo dolu falinjele.
And you are satisfied with the final product.
Adu mel labanta kafula nyoma ka landi kole mwila kuma kangutu bitun silang wehefa nyafale.
This is what I'm saying, that I wanted to add some certain points which I forgot.
Be wole fo kanteng lafta fanna dol fanan la fala jede andum fannal mi alon ko nyina telale pour nga do la faje.
It's quite interesting. You wanted to add certain points, but you forgot.
Lafta kudolu la fala je inyinata menula.
Is it a question of changing your mind about certain things in this statement? Or is it forgetting to change certain things in this statement?
Fodung nyina mubang ilafta kumadole falin na je ite lafta falin na nyaming fodung nyinole mutonya ko inyina tele pour ka wala faji.
I do want to change some certain issues in the statement.
Dol be jele lafta ka mem falen kuma ka wonyin kono.
So it therefore means to say that the statement you finalized yesterday is not the statement you want the commission to see now.
Amunda sila ila kumu koto yenyine firinko. Kunung iya kumu mentembendi ka bang ila kumakangoluto. Hanimbi umukumakaneti meya lonko puru ay woye di commission la manke kuti mendiate.
No, I want the statement to be maintained. It's just that I want on my on the progress to add some few points.
Ani amanke wote left na kuma ka wonyi ron kuma dole falenjere sa na nyara ta nyin isaje si point dole sotonoje.
We would come to that issue later.
Bina wotole woto nyatondo.
In the meantime, could you just tell us briefly your background? Biographical information.
Nyintembe mfolo ka bitun ka sutia ni drong ite mari ite fangu menti mujumality ila koma kuolu isi olu fanali sata nyeng pour mol yalo itolo njumali.
I am Ibrahim Ajame.
Ntamu Ibrahim Ajame.
Born and raised in Fonyi Jarol village.
Muluta landon kuluta Fonyi Jarol sata kono.
I attended Kalaji Primary School.
Mfolota Kalaji Primary School le.
1987.
1987 sango kono.
I sat to the common entrance.
Nga londi kontibo exam okay.
Proceeded to Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School in Brikama.
Ndara Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School Brikama sata oto.
1993.
1993 sango kono.
Then I served at Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School up to 1999.
Ntarta Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School for 1999 sango kono.
Then I applied an application to Gambia Prison Service when I heard of recruitment.
Biring tumala men ngamo ko Gambia kasola bungoro be sulare molla pour do kulala nat na safaro keje.
I was enlisted into the Gambia Prison Service in 1999.
1999 sango no nata na do ko nyi soto.
Undergone on my training.
Nata na ta karangola kasola do ko la karola.
For a period of 11 months at least.
Karitang aning killing na doyata.
From there, I was posted to Mile 2 prisons.
Bring a bota karango bota la inata nan samba do ko la kasubumba to Mile 2.
I served in Mile 2 prison for almost 2 years.
Ntarta do ko la je fo sanji fula.
I was redeployed to Joshua prisons.
Inata nan bonde je samba Joshua kasibungo to fana katara do ko la je.
I served in Joshua prison for almost 6-7 years.
Ntarta do ko la Joshua kasibungo to membita fo sanji wala fo sanji woro wula.
I was while serving in Joshua prisons, I was fortunate to go on to peacekeeping.
Tumala men me do ko la nun Joshua kasibungo nar na harje kata kaira tabatan dola.
This was 2006.
Ninkera 2006 sangole kono.
Where?
Minto.
In Sudan.
Sudan Bangkok.
When I returned.
Where exactly in Sudan?
Minto from Sudan.
In Darfur.
Darfur.
Which region?
Tundujuma.
Darfur region, Sudan.
Darfur region, Sudan.
In Darfur, you have Dazagawa, Masalit, and what's the other Da? There's the third Da. So where were you? In Fasha, Nyala, or where?
I was.
Dazagawa bije, Damazalit beje, and in Sabanjang, Minto Kilino Militi.
I was at Al Fasher.
El Fasher.
Menung Al Fasher. Karangola.
After induction, I was redeployed to Sector 3 Al Janina.
Bring Karonyum Budala Nan Samba, Sector 3 Al Janina.
I was at Al Janina for almost 6 months.
Ntar Al Janina for Kariworo.
I was redeployed back to Al Fasher again.
Inata Namurundi Al Fasir Kotake.
That's where I finished my mission.
Ngan Nadudo Cairo Sabatendo Nyingban Waleto.
And El Fasher would be in Darfur itself.
El Fasher Bekela Darfur family.
Both Al Fasher and Al Janina are all in Darfur.
Al Fasher and Al Janina baby Darfur Lekono.
Al Janina is in South Darfur, the capital of Darfur. It's Darfur. You have 3 lands: Fo itself, that is the land of the Fo, and Zagawa and Masalit, but that's for something else. Let's proceed. When you returned in 2006, where were you posted?
Resettled in 2006. Yes, Samba Mintole.
I was posted back to Joshua.
Yang samba murundi Joshua kotenge Joshua kasoro.
When did you return? When did you move to Mile 2?
What did you malum inate Samba kata Mile 2?
I was moved to Mile 2, if my memory can serve me. This was end of 2007.
Inatana 2007 ningarang hakilo ya ma kambondi Joshua abekela 2007 ningarang hakilo sama.
And what did you do in Mile 2?
Tembo Bria nati Mile 2. Yemuna fangoke ila do kola karola.
I was working as a general duty officer.
Tartanun do kola je kake general duty officer.
Was working on the general duty until 2013, if my memory can still serve me.
Tarta do kola general duty koto for 2013 niarang hakilo samutano.
I was redeployed to all headquarters.
Inatana murundi all headquarters kotake.
To do what in all headquarters?
Purkata munke do kola karola headquarters koto nyinto.
As officer in charge of visiting.
Kake officer ti membe marla kumba borlala.
And thereafter?
Biro botala dum.
From there, I was. I have the opportunity again.
Biro botala narna harje osoro kotenke.
To travel to Nigeria on a mission.
Katama kata Nigeria banko kan kata mission wala kata doku la je fran.
I attended a prison staff college in Kaduna, Nigeria.
Nga karam londi karam do ke je memu kasola kuoti Nigeria banko kan.
This was, I think, 2009.
Njikita kabe kala 2009 sangolti.
And we returned back
Muruntana.
early 2000.
Muruntana 2000 wato kono.
You returned when?
Early 2000. We have 6 months course.
You went in 2007 and you returned in 2000?
I said. It was 2009 that we left to Nigeria.
Botajan 2009 entara Nigeria.
So when did you return from Nigeria?
We returned from Nigeria sometimes 2010.
Exactly.
Maybe
so
not 2010 wato mafawala Murundana.
Okay, thank you very much.
Inumbara.
And what happened to your career after that?
Mune keta ila do ko Samba nyato biro botala.
Upon returning from Nigeria, I was redeployed to the prison training school.
Birimbor na Nigeria banko kan narnan Samba prison wala kasilo kasoron kolla karamoto.
From 2010
2010 sango kono.
to late 2015.
Mbida for 2015 for fadula.
From 2015, I think it was June, if my memory can still serve me.
Kabo 2015 ngamira for June karo kono narang hakilo sa mutano.
I was deployed as Commissioner of Operations.
Inatanan Samba kanke operation Commissioner of Operations. Commissioner me marla do go Kenya la kasor.
Until December 2016.
For December karo kono 2016.
December 2016, I was deployed back to Joshua as Commissioner in charge of Joshua prisons.
December karo kono 2016 inatanan Samba Joshua ke mara Joshua kasola.
Until this was on March that I was called for questioning that prisoners alleged me of beating them.
For March karo kono inara nan kumandi ko kasoron kol membe kasoro wolle ntumi ko inke lifale yen kumandi kata kisikisiro la kuoto.
Until the point you went for training in Nigeria, what was your highest academic qualification?
For janning wato men itata karangola Nigeria, londo la karola, ila makamo karangola karola abe tembe jumal to notumo.
I think I said it here that, I have attended Kinder of Bottrop Senior Secondary School.
Jikira nyinna nga fo janne follow ke ko nganna karam follow dame woltom Kinder of Bottrop Senior Secondary School.
And what is the highest certificate you had?
Certificate jumala soto même certificate ol be kunton koti.
Grade 12 living certificate.
Wala buku tannim fula kayto me ka di niabang.
Thank you very much.
Now,
let's focus squarely on the allegations that were made against you. When you were head of the training school, who had responsibility over the recruits?
I
was responsible.
And as being the officer responsible, you would also be responsible for their movements, correct?
Ila tani na ke sambadu kuolu la dinkiral to woto betele fanambulu otumo.
I was responsible for their movements.
Yeah, ndela maratela tani nala.
And if they were deployed to do work, that too would be your responsibility, wouldn't it?
Adu be mennu fanalu janjandi la puri etado kuola o fanambe etel la karola.
I want to be specific here. Which kind of work?
Lafta jaesene ya mundo kusifa.
Well, if the prisons wants them to use the recruits to do something, wouldn't it be your responsibility to brief them and instruct them to go and do it?
Wala mnyindi ninkaso bunda lafita recruito le doku façon menke. Fodung atakela itelela lodulati puruka dia muye ke yamari ka foye alinyanta nyinni nyinekela.
Yes.
Ha.
Good. Let's talk first about the work the training of the recruits. What kind of training are they normally given?
Nga karandiro kunya fofolo e ka karandir nya façon jumale di nyimmo kutol la nieta.
They have a basic training that they undergo. The first lessons that they do is the drills.
Wala follow ni eta do ko le karandi fanna men follow wala drills di wala la macho e ka macho ke nyame.
The foot drill and the rifle drills.
Nin kido maranya.
And what else?
And then later on, when they finish the foot drill and rifle drill, we do take them for lecturing.
Ni bota macho la ni macho ka nin kido kala nyan site samba fanna do fanana.
And what are they taught?
Well, ike karandi munela wo lecture lukono karandi role kono.
Most of these lectures goes to how you will escort a prisoner.
Karango dol beje menke karan men wala minde ni kaso lan ko ya nadi kaso to ni ba dandan na dinkilato nyanna ka tentendi nyaadi le ka samba.
So escort.
Escort. Okay.
And what else?
Animu.
We also.
So we know rifle and foot drill, huh? Rifle and foot drill.
Kido aning macho Kenya ngaulo.
Okay. So then they are taught lectures, escort, and what else?
Ni karandi dandandirola animu.
Prison security.
Security.
Kaso mol membe je be tankala nyame.
And the type of sergeant within the prisons.
Aning
kasi sansa wonyim fanan kono ni be je wiste la fanan ibe nyanna ferol men tamande la pour ka je wiste.
Type of searching, yeah?
Yes.
Well, kisiro kalulalu jube.
Okay, searches.
These are what we normally taught them.
Nilem fannal de dalta ke karandi fannal menna.
Do you teach the Prison Act?
Yo kasola fana loi même kasola loi di. Falbe ke karandi o fanana.
I did not take them prison staff.
Denana mangani mo karandi wala jet.
So you train the prisoners about drills, rifle and foot, and then escort, security and search.
Search.
That's the training.
Amuntal ke karandi wala walem macho kido anim fanang ka dandandiro ke aninka kisikisiro ke nyinindiro wulmu kolletal ke karandi mennula.
Basically, these are things that we do to train them.
Nyinlam fannal tenke karandi fannal menna.
In essence, of everything you are taught is just about how to keep the prisoner in the prison.
Amunta wole nyin tiko alkakara alkanyi mo kutul karandi menna dron wolem inyanta kasolan kolu marala nyaadi le kasokon.
No, that is not the essence. The essence of training the prison staff
Ani amanke wodrondi dalilo me asabun ka kasolan kolu ke karandi
is to also help the prisoners in rehabilitation.
Be kono wala mi difanan kasolan kolu menu soroje pour ke karandi ko la mi alon ko ni findita sinin sama be na fala la fana.
You are missing my question.
Mundan nañu nin karo e ma faham bake.
My question is not what is the purpose of prisons.
Nañu nin karo manke nyente ko kaso dalilo mu menti.
We will come to that.
Mbe futala o male.
What I am trying to drive at
Lefta futala damemma
is that the subjects that are taught to the officers
wolem kaso kono doku lalu ike karandi kolu mennula.
Are things that would help them to keep the prisoners remain prisoners as they serve their time.
Wolem pur itelu fanalu ibe kaso lankolu marala nyamin katara kaso kono je janning ibela kaso wiche obanna.
That is escort. You don't want them to escape.
Wolem dandandiro alimallafi yakana.
Security. You don't want them to escape.
Wolem ibe tankala nyamin anin kanto alimallafi yakana.
And searches in order to make sure that they don't have anything that they should not have, especially things that would help them escape.
Wolem nyintali ka kisikisiro fananke puru nyin kamma alisalo munni mun le bebulu puru ikana fennu mara menu si idema puru ikana.
Is that the case?
Namira folem.
These are what we train them.
Nyillam fannal tenke karandi fannal men.
It therefore means that the prison officers are just taught the skills that they need to have in order to keep prisoners in the prison.
Woto eka kasola dokula lu karandi menno la wolem nyinti dronko ibe kasola nkolu marala nyaadi le kaso kono je.
Yes.
You told us a little while ago that the purpose of prison is for rehabilitation, correct?
Ila kumolu kono mamme bakede nyim fotaji ko kaso dalilo nyete pour ka kasola nkolu nie memuta ya nati je pour isa faling ajiko e faling jannabe bula kasola.
Are the prisoners taught about rehabilitation? The prison officers, are they taught about rehabilitation?
Yes, the unskilled, the unlanded recruits, those who came, applied the prison service with skills.
Menu nata kasola doku nyino la men yalon ko ye londo soto nge karandile.
Those are the people mostly who are, later posted at the skills areas where prisoners do benefit from their.
Wala ka kem molti mi yalon ko ni tata foyela karamo ban kasola doku la nyinke samba dingiral do me yalon ka be kaso kono je pour ka kasoran kol nyin karandi mechola.
No, the question I am asking is whether prisons officers are taught, are given instruction on rehabilitation.
Fodum kaso kono doku lalo foi ke karandile mo falinyala nyanta mo kaso kono kolu falina nyamin.
They are taught of that.
Ke karandi wala le?
Under which subject?
Ke karandi ala lasili jumale la.
The prison techniques.
And one of the prison techniques is rehabilitation.
Yes. How to help prisoners to be rehabilitated.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, Now back to these accusations that have been made against you.
Silanga muru nyin tumirolu kan yemenu foima.
And let's take them one by one.
Saying ta killing.
One accusation
Tumir killing bije.
is that your subordinates,
Wala mnyinti menube do kola ite koto ila dindingul.
in particular,
Sako
Malang Tamba,
ikafome malantamba.
Mohamed Jabi,
Mohamed Jabi
and some other officers,
and officer Kotamolu.
tortured a person called Falu Sise
Yemo bute je kafome Falu Sise.
at the Mile 2 prison.
Mile 2 kasola je.
What do you know about that?
Yemune long wokuoto.
With regarding to that, I later heard of it.
Men wala kuoto nata na moy nyato le demanding.
And then it was been rumored that Malantamba beat Falu and then Soriba Konde.
Abe ko be numbe ngunu kanjele ko malantamba e Falu libala ni Soriba Konde.
And I took it on myself and called Tamba in my office to ask whether he did so.
Nata na fero nyin kata nga Tamba kumande pour ka ko ka nyin ka ko wala fo a kelebang.
Tamba didn't deny it. He accepted that he have beaten them.
Amba man so so re ka ko nyin da ko ay lipale.
Then he appealed and then pledged to me that he did it out of anger, but he will never repeat such a thing again.
Ayendani ko ay ko nyin ay kelebara ya ke ni kamfale ko no bari ata kela kotenge.
So I warned him seriously that let him not do such a thing again.
Nga dandanje ba ke fan ko akana ku sifanya akana ke kotenge.
Yes.
Ha.
Are you aware that he was also involved in the torture of this person, Laminja?
Foi bota kalamale ko. Kota ke anatamo do fanan tajire ya ikafome Laminja.
It was in the same connection. That's why I called him.
Pemu fanna kilingol wala sabu nga kumandi.
What was the problem about what he did?
Muna mukole ya koti mendenta atelawo kebarola.
According to his explanations to me, there was a day that I was newly appointed as operations.
Men sada nyawala nyindi ko lunna na soronda wato men yende tombon kuta ke kake operation di wala kamara do gola.
So I was going inside the prisons to
Benum taga
see the
kaso
prisoners and also the officers.
Puruka kaso dan kolje ke aning adogula nyinke je ka murumurunke.
I went through the jet lodge to the main yard.
Tata ne gate lodge la kata main yard wala mtere ba nyinto.
Then Malantamba was the chief officer.
Wato Malantamba telam nun chief officer di.
He was responsible for junior officers and prisoners.
Atela maratanun pakasolanka dokula la du ila menu la makamo be dumala aning kasotankol la.
So I went round with him within the yard.
Na tata murumurung la dingira nyinto konoto je.
Then from the yard, I passed through the center jet to the security wing.
Birim bota yard nyindo data ni bunda bato la kata security bunda bato.
But when I was going to security wing, I think Malang take a permission from me that he was called at prison headquarters.
Birin bitakan security wing mafangola njikita ko malang ye narna ndani pour nga yamfa ko ya kumandino na korda bato.
I accept and allowed him to go.
Nsonta ngasilo diala purayeta.
I went ahead to the security wing with other officers.
Ten kata na murumuru ndara security wing anina officer kotangolu menu ben noma.
I start from security wing number 1.
Follow the security wing number 1.
To security wing number 7.
For security wing number 7.
And then I end my tour at security wing number 5.
Security wing number 5.
But when I reached at security wing number 5,
security wing number 5.
This was during the break time of prisoners. And I greet them and I was chatting with others. That's where other prisoners, especially Samba Doroba, appealed to me that there was a time that they took their TV out.
TV ila TV table
I said, yes, I was aware of that, but I'm appealing to the DG so that your TV can come back.
kay ha nga kala mudala ko nyego sila mbe dan la pour la directoire ya dani nye pour na TV nying ya murundina.
Whilst on that conversation, Laminja came in.
Yombo men na sori babe o kachala samba babe o kachala Laminja nata.
He was throwing unpleasant words on me. He thought that probably maybe I am the one who took the TV out.
Abe kuma kalantangol fola nye be fay kankan kumo sifa be fay la nye fay kankan jikita nunko ntele utele nye ntele kango di pour ye utele nye bondi la je.
I was not happy about that.
Woko nye manana nseo.
I asked officers to take him back to his cell.
Jail tom nar na officers ole wala mkafsola do kula nye pour ya murunda la selo kono.
When I give that instruction,
Ingo kango di
Soriba Konde was inside security wing number 5.
Soriba Konde atabe nu security wing number 5.
He came unknowingly. Unknowingly.
Abe kamfaring.
He started insulting me, all kind of words.
Akumasa te kanneng nendiro sifa bela.
That who is me to come there and put Laminja inside the cell.
Ntela mujumate fombe o kango di la pour ka Laminja murundi selo kono.
I ignored him.
Nganya kasala.
He keep on shouting when up to a point that I understand probably he was trying to instigate other prisoners to do.
Attendanta kasari fo wati la natana kalamuda nying sondo mosoto ko asikeno alafta ka kasolan kol dol nyinga alafta ke sukusukule pour e kafama
to instigate them to form, to create violence.
Pour e fitino wulindi.
I ordered officers also to take him to his cell.
Natana kamodi officers la pour ya samba selo kono.
I end my visit at security wing on that day.
Jail to nata security wing ngana murumuru nyim kumfa wala to.
I left back to my office.
Nata muru kata office oto.
Yes.
Ha.
And then how did
and then later on,
nyata domanding.
Before we proceed to later, tell us about Samba Doroba.
Jalninga tenteng. Femfonyeng Samba Doroba la kuroba.
So there is a question you asked. I didn't finish that.
I will come back to that. Just answer about Samba Doroba.
Samba Doroba wala kumofonyeng.
Samba Doroba is a convicted prisoner serving his sentence in my 2 state central prisons.
Samba Doroba mo molde me yalon ko ya soron kasi bungoto na bangola kasi bumbara andung abala wato la kanjele.
How is he as a person?
Ala moya ala hadamaya mo fason jumalem.
Samba Doroba, since I know him, I don't know him as a violent prisoner.
Samba Doroba mo moldi kabringa long mola me yalon ka manke fitina moti manke kasolan ko me yalon ko fitino diara.
His honesty?
Ala tilingudum.
His honesty, I cannot say much on that.
La tilingo de ku jama fono la ko.
Is he trusted?
Molem fo mo si jiki ala bang ko jikin na molem kaso konoje.
He was trusted and trusted by officers working there until they give him as a red band, a mesh boy.
Molem me alon ko lanna molem mol lata la jele fo officers wolem kanto men bet kanto bun maralin kanto bun dala je fo narna makamo diala ka fa red band o diala.
Is he now the chief mess boy?
Sayendung atalom chief mess boy tibang.
That is up to my knowledge.
We understand from other witnesses that he is in fact the most trusted person in the prison.
Nam nyimmoy mo dolula men ye CDRO ke ko menu be kasola atele moti may mu lanna mo ni jikinna moti katambi mo be la kaso kono.
Do you agree with that?
Isonta wala ba?
It could be.
No?
For the all the time you were in the prison, was he ever, do you know if he was ever involved in any disciplinary problems?
Wato men ite barta kuola kaso kono je fo asin kenyinti ko inene sibo kala mako atarta ku kono me ya lonko asike tilimbali ya koti wala jenko.
I am not aware of that.
In fact, if he was so involved in misconduct, he would not be given the red band, would he?
ning ayatara mole me ya lonko akadun ku kebalolu kono woto itewo bunya dilala e ka fome red band.
Yes.
And we received evidence from prison officers and even from Samba Doroba himself that he is the chief mess boy. Do you have reason to dispute that?
Nyin kibaro soto dolu bulu men ye sede yaro ke ko anate Samba Doroba fango ko atelom chief mess boy ti kaso kono je malom fo yo isi yo tonya yandi bang.
I cannot dispute that because I don't work directly with Samba Doroba.
Te o so no kato mandra do kola Samba Doroba fango na mandra do kola koto. Mana na mandra do na do kola man katanyola.
But if he is chief mess boy, as he and other officers claimed, he would have reason to know much about a lot of what is happening in the prison. Isn't that the case?
Ning ayatara tonya afota nyamin dolu ya fo nyamin kanabula atefangola satarola ko tonya ning atelon chief mess boyti woto kuja mabe kering kasola je wolta kumpala fae fellon woluto.
Could be.
Asikie no?
So now let's go back to this accusation.
Sayinga murunyin tuma rolu kan.
So you went to the security wing.
Itata security wing.
And because of your altercation with two prisoners,
Iningo kasolanka fululu lawo kuma nyosaba.
You asked that they be put in the cells.
Yafo ko ye murundi ye dundila selo lukono.
I do say that, but it was very difficult.
No, for bari akoleata numbakele.
Laminja accepted. He said he's going back to his cell.
Laminja onar na sonne ko abitala selo kono le.
Sorba Konde insists. He said he's not going to go back to his cell.
Bari Sorba Konde o atabalantala ko atamurla la selo kono.
It was a push and pull.
Akata nyo saboldi.
Until he tore my uniform.
Fo atara tembela me alon ko anara na uniform wala butono nyinga anara na kundu.
Whilst I was assisting officers to take him inside his cell.
Moment mbe kanto tanko bunda modol mako kan puri ya ngamurundi ngasamba la selo kono.
So eventually he was taken to his cell, correct?
Amunta labandula aliadundi selo kono fonte.
Yes.
And then you left the scene.
I left.
Tungete botaje.
And what happened afterwards?
Biro botala mune natake.
Afterwards,
Biro bodala.
it went up to some time.
Dara fo tembela.
That was the time Malantamba.
Wo tembola malantamba.
Before Malantamba confessed to me, I heard some rumors that Malantamba beat Soriba Konde and Laminja.
Nyo sabato kono na mo ko malantamba e Soriba Konde aning Laminja e lipale.
Did you think that that beating was lawful?
Ila miraroto o butero wala o liparo dum kulo menni luwa tata nyola ba.
Beating was unlawful.
Baro ni luwa manta.
Why do you say it was unlawful?
Muna na yafo ko anil luwa manta.
It was unlawful because if they have committed something, they should have been taken to a competent authority.
Me ya sabun ko anil luwa manta wala mi dikatu nyin kamala ni ata ye fenke. Nyanne sambala mol santon ko le ya pour wolsi kuluro la yekan.
Is that the only reason?
For the man and daliloti.
They should have been taken to a competent authority, and then if they found them guilty, they can charge them based on the Prison Act.
Ni ye samba o nyaton kol kan ni woli aje ko de menke de luwa tinyale wol si tumi ye tumiro le kan kasuji ning luwa la membe maralin kasola bundala.
And punishments can be awarded based on the act.
Sana kuluro la kan kasuji ning luwa memfo ya ke la luwa memfo.
So in essence you are telling us that Tamba acted out of his powers.
Benyine foka nyanko tambaye ko menke onya aya tamandi ko ate fangola fansun sembole kan.
Yes.
And do you believe that Tamba committed a crime?
Fo ilata la ko woto tamba ay kruya le ke onya ay luatinya.
At that time,
Watola.
Due to pressure,
De to kamala.
I was not aware that he have committed a crime.
Man nyin kala muta ko ka ko ay kule ke men jawiyata.
What pressure?
Mun koleaku
There was pressure in the prisons, that is the movement and so on. The office was very much pressurized.
De to be nun jele ba ke fanyi de to men be wala mi di office nyin kono be deterim ba ke lanu.
Mr. Witness, this is the most bizarre answer I have had before the TRRC for a while.
Jabirolu kono me ya lon ko wala ka kuyata jabiru dolu tinenanga mem moy TRRC jang.
You said you know that he acted unlawfully.
Ya foko yenyi lonko ay menke ani loi manta.
By beating somebody he had no authority to beat.
Kamo bute me ya lonko ama sembo soto loi la karola ko anyanta nyimbute lale.
Yet you would not know that he committed a crime because of movements in the prisons?
Ando silang eko imalon ko kae loi tinya katu kolu betani na kanyamin kolu belari nyamin kasokono.
So I said it here that he have committed crime.
Council nga fo janne jango ay menke amambe.
Before beating prisoners, he should have charged them and take them before a competent authority.
Yanninga be kasolanko lifala nyanne 2000 la folo ay samba kunton kol kam folo wali la kol jube.
So at that time when you had him in your office,
Wato men ite anate kan abela ofiso kono.
in spite of the movements in the prisons and the pressures, you knew that he committed a crime.
Wo kolu belari nyame wege yo tani nal ni wo kolu fo anin kol belari nyame kaso kono ya lonne wotumo ko ay luwale tinya.
Yes.
Did you do anything about it?
Fodum idata kutamandi wo koto lebang.
He appealed to me that he acted out of anger.
Endani le ko baro nyin aya kele ninjusu bole kan.
And he regret his action. So
nim satale la baro nyin ay menke.
was what he told.
Did you have the power to waive criminal conduct in the prison?
Did
you have the power to waive it?
Fo sembo belale puruka wokuo bay anan men ka luatinya puruka omari kulu fo yo sembo soto le puruka obay.
I did not have that authority, but based on what he told me, he said he went back to these inmates and then he apologized them and they accepted his apology. Based on that, that's why I also accepted.
We did not hear the interpretation.
Sorry, I missed that person.
I mem for walem nyintiko biringa adiamundi ayina funyanko amuruta wakaso lankolu kanne atate bolo sai biraye bolo sai woldum fanan sonta atela bolo sayo lale wala na waire ako wolu sonta bolo sayo lale wala nande fanan nata yamfaye.
What you have said is you know that you did not have that authority.
But
because he had asked for forgiveness from those people, you agreed.
Yes.
But what you did not have authority to do so.
Okay.
And do you realize that as superior officer, you have responsibility over the actions of your subordinates?
Fo yanyin jeleko wairi itilam nyaton koti wolukunna otumo. Fo imanyi mfaham ko lotan kamole bete kunna ko itele marata wolula ila kebaro ni la kolu beta mandinyalo.
Yes.
And that if you know that they are about to commit a crime and you failed to stop it, you would be responsible for that crime. Are you aware of that?
Febotanyum fanankala maleko ni o molu pareta purka luati nyake andung ite alon ko nyimula dunoleti pour que ibaliala adu imanna oke fo ima faham ko to fanamu luati nyalti bang.
I was not aware that they are about to commit crime.
But
are you aware of the law of superior responsibility, that if you are aware that your subordinates in a force structure, your subordinates are about to commit a crime and you did not stop it, you should be responsible for that crime? Are you aware of that?
Oh, ebotanyin kalamale ko dame ya lonko e marata jela andundo kulal men bijete le marata wolula ni misal kam wolu pareta pour que luati nya koke andu ya long e manna ibaliala fo wolunata na luati nyake fo dum e manyin fahamu ko woto itele la lodula moti kawo bay andu imanna bay hu fanamu luati nyalde.
In this case, I was not aware that they have done this. He was the one who walked to my office and explained it to me what he have done.
In quarter, Mutafao Malo Nuko, Nimoli Nineke. At a phone kunding hotel town and at a phone office, Kayabe Satanye Kafoko Nineke.
You regret his actions?
Mr.
Alabaro Ninganana Nimsala, Emenke.
You are answering a different question.
Ebe kumadole jabi kande ngenyin kamena mo jabi.
The question is, were you aware of the state of the law that as the superior officer in this organized force, you would be responsible for their crimes if you knew that they were going to commit those crimes? Are you aware of that law?
Nkamenyin kawala mnyintiko. Lua ay memfo ko iteme munyaton koti umulu kunna fo misali kama itele nyanta ulu balila kukurun keola nim misali kama ipareta purkata kukurun keola yo imanna ulu bayi wo kukurun keola faketa fo imanyi lonko woto sai ngo ko menketa woja woto itele la lodu la moti yo kukurun menkeonya iteme munyaton koti memula kunton koti woto sai itele la lodu la mu purka ulu wati nyake.
Counsel, in this case, every officer is given his or her own responsibility.
Council, Nindin Kira Jang, Dokula me Bakaso Konoje, Ila Dokul Sartul Menti Kadila.
And I believe this is why Malan Tamba knew that he have committed what he's supposed not to do. He have committed a crime.
Well, Sabunjikira, Ninkuo Jang Malan Tamba, Jikita Nina, Menke, Baro, Menke, Anarna Kalamurako, I Menke, Amanya Nakake.
And then he quickly rose to those prisoners and seek apologies from them.
Taria to Ola Narana Taria Darnata or Kasuron Kolia, Natadata Ya Ake Dani Pure Yamfai.
Let me take it from there. I understand perfectly what you're trying to say.
But ngafa hamule ba kata kampurka memfo.
The individual responsibility of Malang Tamba and others, it's one thing.
Molu la kunkilinta menketa malantamba ala lodula ala lonkunto duno anin dolu kudoleti.
Your responsibility as their superior is another thing.
Itela lodula ilel duno ko itela muito la kebati o mu fanna dole fananti.
We are not talking about Malang's individual responsibility.
Mandara malal na kunkilin lodula fokang atela duno nyanta kilamenti.
He has come here and answered for his own conduct.
We are
now talking about your conduct as their superior officer. Are you aware that as their superior officer, if you knew they were going to commit a crime and you did not stop it, you would be held liable for that crime?
Wala mnyinti ko wairi itele muila ke bati yenyi lonko ibitaka mpurka luati nyale ke imanna ime bayin diala hanfo yake woto mukule time ya lonko itele la duno muoti.
If I knew they are going to commit this crime, I would have stopped it.
Ninga tranga lonu ko ikatanyi ko men kujawolem be banta mille nyatole.
Crime has already been committed and then they pleaded guilt of it. And then seek for forgiveness.
Baro kitale foka pare silang itol fon na nimsa ye menke andu na daniro la purunga yamfe ya purmu yamfo la ko.
Are you aware that as superior officer, if you know that your subordinates have committed a crime, you have to punish them as per the law? Failure to do that would also amount to a crime.
Ko ni mumolla nyaton koti wolu nata luwati nyake silang ete manna wolu kulu foy manyim fahamu ko woto silang ite fango kumu fana ye luwale tinya wo nyin kamala ko men ye tinyaro ke ima wolu kulu.
Yes.
Ha.
So you agree that by not punishing them according to law, you have also committed an offense.
Woto silang wayenyi itandiko wairi itelio kuoke ite manna wolu kulu woto wayenyi na itandiko ite fana ye luwale tinya wonya katu ila dindingulu luwati nya menke imanna ikulu woto ite fana ye luwati nyale.
Council, based on humanity,
Council hadama ya la ko kam
when they beg for mercy,
ni brina dani roke yamfola
and they accepted their own deeds,
isongol sonte la baro la menke
this is why I accept.
le asabum fanan sonta.
But you also accept that you did not have the power to just accept it like that. You agree?
Yenyim fana lonko imanyin sembo soto pour ka son sonna wonya wala wo daniro la kule nyanta tamalaje foy fango yo fana fahamule sonta wala le ban.
Council, I am their senior.
Council ndala muila nyaton kotinu
If they come forward and appealed to me,
ni inata nandani
and they confess that what they have done is not right,
andu ifangol sonta ko ye menke ko amani silo manta
I accept it.
fanan sonta.
So witness, that is not in dispute.
Manso mawo soso sedo
What happened is not in question.
menketa amanke ko wala be mbe wala kan.
What is in question is as follows.
Men no masata kan wala munyinti
You did not have the power to waive the crime. You agree?
imanyin sembo soto pour ka yamfake wala luwati nyala isonta wala le ban.
Yes.
Ha.
And by the fact that you did not do what you were supposed to have done, you have also committed a crime under superior responsibility.
Oto esisonyi nako wairi iman ko tamande anyama adu itelon kunton koti oto itafana ye luwati nyale ila nyaton kaya kan.
Yes.
Ha.
And under the law of superior responsibility, you should also be guilty of torture. Are you aware of that?
Woto luaye memfo nyaton kaya ko la karola woto luaye tefanan kalami le ko woto idabe o tajire ya kono le wairi men yake mawlukulu.
I was not part of them.
Ndateje.
No. I am not saying that you actually participated in that torture. I'm not saying that.
Mantara nyimfo kanko ifango dabe o taji o butero kono kaybe butela tumena kafo ifango dabe jele ifango ya kele hani mo fode.
You have agreed that by failing to do something about it, you have committed a crime. Haven't you agreed to that?
Wala mnyinti ko ifango sontale ko wairi nyili yeluati nya imanna kuta mandije ko woto itafana yeluati nyale fo imof.
Council, in this sense,
Council nyinkola fanala.
in as much as the ones that have committed those beatings,
Nata ninga jube men ye liparo nyimfon ke ni la ko jube.
We are going back to everything you've said before.
Mbe murukan ko le kan yemenu fonum foloto.
That is not the issue. What happened is not the issue.
Men keta wo manke ko nyinti silang nyintembeng.
What the issue here is, you have agreed that by your failure to do something, you have committed an offense, and you have agreed to that.
Memu koti men keta inyanta luala ko men tamandila imma woke ifango sonta ko woto ye luati nyale.
yes.
What? Yes.
Ha.
So what I am bringing to you is that, in fact, under the law for superior responsibility, you should be held responsible for their crime. you should be held responsible for the torture that they have committed. Are you aware of that?
Fo ibota nyin kalamala ko nim misali kama kol belari nyamen hanu fo ite fon sonta damen naten saying woto molu nyante tele chodi la ko woto etele yo kuruya menke onya kaluati nya woto sila woduno late ite fon le kan wairi te metul kulu nka jele fo.
Council, I did not send them to do those crimes.
Council me bula pour yeta baro nyinke
I don't think I will be responsible for that crime.
man jigi ko woto ila baro nyi menke woto fara ma mera ko duno nyintano la.
They have appealed to me that they have done a mistake.
Ya kele inata kan yendani ko menke ama ima ben inata ya yamfo nyini.
And they regret their own actions.
Andu nimsata la baro la menke.
Based on that,
kasuji wala.
I accepted.
Sonda.
But you know that it was not within your power to accept or not to accept.
Bari yenyin lonko amantara itela sembo kono kason wala kabalangala.
You had a responsibility under the law to mount an investigations and have them prosecuted for their crimes.
Andu nyimuitela sembo leti ko inyanta kisikisiro kela itela ukuoto andu ning anata sene ako ilu atinyale ite fananyanta kule lala woto.
So this is a situation where the prisoners themselves accepted the apology of the offenders.
Okay, council nyimu al de me yalon ko prisoner wala mkasoron kolting we menu fangol liba lo fon narna sonne kabri e bolosey.
How do you know that?
Yo lo nyaadile.
This is what Malantamba told me.
Malantamba nyine fonye.
That's why I accept his apology.
But you did not investigate it.
Ima ko bunyoto.
I did not investigate it because I trust him.
Well, you trusted him with the prisoners, didn't you?
Oto yanyi lanno sotole ala karola aninka so lankol tema.
Yes.
But he tortured them.
He said he does that out of anger.
Did you expect that he would torture the prisoners?
Council, he said he acted based on anger. Was unexpected.
It would help, Mr. Witness, if you just answer the questions I ask instead of broadening the issues and go dilly-dallying. Just answer the questions directly.
Sedo memu ko kumoti ninge nyinin kamen lafta yole jabi tilingu kang wole fisiata ebe jenken na nyinin karola kakumo fanundi.
Clearly, you failed to do what you were supposed to do. Do you agree?
Aseneyata ko inyanta ko menkela imake fo isi songola bang
and that is a crime.
Adu muluati nyalti.
Okay.
You agree?
Isonda.
I did not do it with that intention to.
We are not asking for your intention.
Mantara inganiyo nyininka kang.
The issue is what you did was criminal.
Go momenti yemenke luwa balantala.
Okay.
Now let's move on to the others. In fact, your modus operandi was such that you guys were called a torture team, correct?
The name torture team, I had it in the Trrc here. And I was surprised also.
But of course, they would not call you torturer at Mile 2 prisons because then you would be torturing them even more.
Mile 2 kaso kono je ning amanka kuti menke ta kulem ye menje wala na yafo so wala dalilo le yasabu.
I was not a torturer, and then if I was doing that, it may be rumored, I may had it.
Ning manke nun liparlati nu ning atara nun liparlale fana mudu ka ngunu le andu nyarre ka ngunu fana ba moy lale.
Well, be rest assured that that is the reputation you had at Mile 2 prison. The prisoners and also officers call you chief torturer.
Sialon ko bitum wole mukuti ye men fo ima kasola je katu kasola nkolu ye menu sorong aning officialu fanglu dolu men be do ko la kasola je wole ya fo ko mutajire ke balde.
Council, those officers and those prisoners lie against me.
kay council o kaso lang do kulal ane o kaso ton gol ol be kafuta nyomale faniya lankang manke tonyati.
Do you know a prisoner called Baba Gale Jallo?
Foi kaso lang kalon ne bangi men soro ka fo me Baba Galle Jallo.
I know Baba Galle Jallo.
Baba Galle Jallo ngalon ne.
What problems do you have with him?
Ina mun ko le akule soto.
I never have problem with Baba Galle Jallo.
Nana na man ko le asoto nyotema.
What reason would he have to lie against you?
Ay mun dalila le soto woto pour ka faniya fo itema.
It's known to him.
Atele ya long.
Ovivan, can you kindly play for us the testimony of Baba Gale Jallo? So let's hear what he has to say. Volume, please.
Down.
Volume, please.
Prison officers Sekuba Jaju and Mohammed, do you know of any other prison officers that were engaged with these other beatings you mentioned?
ñi fa liggéey tudda nga fi Seeku Ba Jaajo ak Mohamed ndax xam nga ñeneen ñoo xam ne ñu ngi fa liggéey te bokk ci dóor yi.
Kii Ibrahima Jammeh.
Ibrahima Jammeh.
dóorkat la.
He was a torturer.
Kii at that time inspector la woon.
At that time he was an inspector.
Something Tamba.
Something Tamba.
Dama fàtte turam bi. Mooy chief officer bi foofu.
I forgot his name, but he was the chief officer there.
Ak yeneen recruit yi waaye recruit yi ñoom duñ doon dóor ñoom dañ doon kii.
And other recruits, but the recruits did not partake in the beating. All they did was to hold the prisoners.
Dóorkat yi daal ñooy ñoom Ibrahima Jammeh ak ñoom Tamba.
The torturers were Ibrahima Jammeh and people like Tamba.
Sorry, what was Ibrahima Jammeh's position at that time?
Ibrahima Jammeh moom lan la fa woon jamono jooju.
Operation commander la woon.
He was the operation commander.
Was he known by other names?
am na beneen tur buñ ko xamee woon.
Chief torturer.
Chief torturer.
Thank you very much on that
Which
one.
other name did prisoners used to refer to him?
Prisoner yi dafa am beneen tur buñ ko daan ooyewaat.
They used to call him E. Jammeh.
Chief torturer.
Others call him Chief Torturer.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Mr. Jammeh,
Yes.
you have heard that testimony.
So yo CDRO moy le Mr. Jammeh.
I heard the testimony.
Okay.
Ngara sede andiro
It's
nyi
all
ngamoyle
false.
abe mu manke tonyati.
Could you say again?
It's all false.
It's all false.
Abe manke tonyati.
Were you chief officer? Were you, head of operations?
Fo etelom operation la ñaaton kote otumo.
I was head of operation between June 2016 to December 2016, and between that tenure, I have never beat any prisoner.
Nana kita no operation nyaron ko kapo June 2016 kara fo December 2016. But wo wiho nyimbe kono nana manghani molipa.
So what he said about you being head of operations, that's not false.
But I mean for quite operations la ñaaton kote o manke kuma soto baloti.
I declare myself here as former operation.
Just answer the question.
Yes.
Ha.
And what he said about Tamba being chief officer, that too is not false.
I mean for fanan ko Tamba mu chief official tinu o fanan manke kuma soto baloti.
Yes.
Ha.
He has implicated recruits in torture. Is that also false?
I recruitol fanal to fo menu dama beta o tajire yato. Fo fanan manke o fanan mu kuma soto baloti bang.
There was a time that recruits were requested,
Wati nana sotonda recruitol ni ye kaninne.
and this time I was
Requested to do what?
I'm coming up.
No, just answer the questions.
Counsel, if you don't allow me to come up, probably it will be difficult for me.
Mr. Jammeh, be rest
No.
assured, listen, just hear me out. Be rest assured you will be given an opportunity to explain your entire situation. Just hold on, okay? I want you to answer the questions asked so that we can have a structured testimony. The question is, have recruits ever been involved in torture? Answer that question.
Ibe wato sotolale pour ite fana yela kumolu sata. Yo bari nyinin karo membe ke kan wala nyinti lafita ni nyinin karo keta nyinin karo mu menti yo jabi o noto.
This happened.
Ketale.
So when he said recruits were also involved in torture, that's not false.
Na nyim foko recruitol fanal dabula taw tajire yatol oto kuma soto balonte.
It happened. This was once.
Ketale sinya killing.
So in essence, the only bit in what he said that you claim to be false is that he has included you among the torturers. Is that not correct?
Amunda silang nyinin karo nyinto ay mem foko etebe tajirewol le kono amunda etla kumoto dronnem kuma soto baloti.
O mange ko nyinte. O mange ko nyinte.
That was the only bit you find as false, correct?
Amunda dronnem koti e ko mem kuma soto baloti.
He said, I'm a torturer and I'm chief torturer.
Akonte mu tajiralti andunte mu tajirira ke ba kuntomba kabalti.
Apart from that, is there anything false in what he said?
Wokola ay nyinu menu foten fo kuma be kono le fana memu kuma soto baloti.
Unless you allowed me to explain.
Probably
it will be very much clear to audience and the listeners.
You want to explain how recruits came to be involved in torture, correct?
Yes, I want to explain in detail because he said recruits are part of torturers.
Lafta ko fanna nyin ne sene yandi ka tun aku recruitol fanan da ka tara tajire ya nyin kono legi wala liparo nyin.
At this point in time, I was at the training school. I was never commissioner of operations.
Andungo tembe na kamen fo waron debe nun training school ron ke karandi da men do mun na manke commissioner di operations.
Mr. Jame, yes. We will come to that particular torture.
Mbina wotole.
And you would have a chance to explain everything in detail. The question you were asked was whether recruits were ever used in torture. And you accepted that they were once used in torture. You agree with that? Okay. When I asked my question, that was the only bit that I was interested in. We would come to the other torture that you want to talk about. So in essence, from what Baba Gale said, the only problem you have is that he called you a torturer and he also called you chief torturer, correct?
Baba Galle Jallo e mem fo ala kuma kangolu kono teng ay mem fo koy mutajire wolta andu mutajire nyaton kolta amunta ko wodronne mu koti kolea la karola e kuma kango nyinto.
This was false.
And that's the only problem you have in what he said.
I
take it that your answer is yes. That's the problem you have, that you're being called torturer.
If I may understand, torturer, this is an individual whose work is only to torture people.
Council ninga kuonyi mfaham niko torturer wale tajiri la wale mide watatala doko be mutata nata wale mkamul tilimbali yaro kamuliba.
I think there is a mistake in your definition. It is not a person whose work is only to torture. A torturer means a person who tortures another person. Yes. Well, if you torture once, you are a torturer. But the allegation that you face is that you are chief torturer. You are part of a team that were involved in torturing people. Do you agree with that or you disagree with that?
ye tajire yake kato itafta molle kono men ya lon ko woli ye tajire yale ke ison tawla le bang fo man so
No.
Ani?
Could you kindly play the video of the testimony of Jumbo Jallo, please?
Ali Jumbo Jallo la CDRO fanam bondi video to
torture that happened to detainees at Mile 2 Central Prison.
say lafta yeje fonye nyimolu men ye muta ye nati je ye tajiri ya nyami Mile 2 fango kasoko no je lafta yo le fonye
Mile 2 de ye lip nga molle soto je mi yalon ko wolle kalli paroke Mile 2.
Well, in Mile 2, there are special people who did the beating.
Wolle ka prisonal funtindi ke samba headquarters koma.
They would take the prisoners outside behind the headquarters
Ke bute je
and beat them up there.
Sorry, Mr. Point of clarification.
kalafta jan senandila
It seems at this point you're talking about actual prisoners and not the detainees. Is that correct?
ako amuta sila ye menu soro ibe kasoko no ibe le foka bare amanke nyimuta moluti ka fo min ye detainees
mbe prisonal lel.
Yes, I'm referring to the prisoners.
I just wanted to clarify this point because from the evidence you have given,
lafta jan senandila le kato CDRO me yadi
it seems to suggest that the detainees were not tortured ever in Mile 2 but were taken out to a special place to be tortured and brought back.
amunta ila ko ye frinko inna manyilu bute Mile 2 kasoko ike findindi kasoko le ke samba ko damen foten yeta ye bute je ye murundi nan kasoko
Ante kamino be kalamota ke ike kika jele ye samba ye bute after ye murundi na bari nene me bute do nte nyala.
All the incidences that I was aware of, the individuals were taken out, beaten up, and brought back. But I never saw anybody beaten inside.
But then the actual prisoners who are either being convicted or on remand are tortured at the Mile 2 Central prisons.
bari nyimolu men ye butete dolu kake molleti ye menu sorom fuka pare dolu kake nyimuta molleti ye menu ditenje e ka oni be bute like findindile yete bute banta ye nati
Ah,
Yes.
And this torture, as you've explained it, or maltreatment would usually happen at the annex opposite where the headquarters of the DG is based.
monta wo bute ro dum akake dinkiral to memu prison la korda abati saying DG fon la officer be damen ike samba wo bule ko make buteji
ah,
Yes.
Thank you for that clarification. You may continue to tell us what happens.
numbara yeje senandi tenteng ya fonye silang yemel longo kolto bute ro nyin nakarona
butero ikaminu bute wolle fanka fontoliye.
Those that were beaten usually are the ones that would tell us.
Bawo ni katara nyokanne.
Since we were always together with them.
Ni samba ni bute mba kalamutalal.
When they take them out and beat them, we are usually aware.
Kane kamale samba.
They used to come, collect them, and take them away.
Ye samba.
Take them away.
Ye bute je.
They put them there.
Ye murundina.
And then bring them back.
Ari ni murundina je mfangal kalone ko ye butele.
But when they are returned back, we used to know that they have been beaten.
Because one prisoner bije.
Because there was one prisoner,
Fallu Sise.
Fallu Sise.
Rallalem.
He was a tailor.
He's a very good tailor.
He was a very good tailor.
Telekana informal kara.
He used to sew our uniforms.
Teleka jompal kara.
He used to sew jumpers.
Kara labalem.
He was a great tailor.
Ani ina dunta nyolale.
They had a misunderstanding.
Ya muta.
They arrested him.
Ya samba koma.
Took him behind.
Ya bute very seriously.
They beat him very seriously.
Ya murundina.
And brought him back.
Mo jamale o kalamuta Mile 2.
Many people in Mile 2 were aware of that.
Because I fontoliere.
Because he told us.
Personally.
Myself personally. He told me.
Because Ndelenga Sambaka recommend ka ke red band.
Because I took him and recommended to make him a red band. He kept telling people about that all the time.
Mr. Jallo, you've told us that he had an encounter with some officers. Can you name those officers?
iko anim modol dunta nyola jele jumanyo le molti officer fo se tolu fo wala
Aning Ibrahima Jamme.
It was with Ibrahima Jamme,
Mohamed Jabi,
Malang Tamba,
a special group or lesson.
They had a special group.
Kanyo kumandile a prisoner he left them in Tochola.
They used to call each other, and whosoever they wanted to torture,
or he left a coming boote,
or whosoever they wanted to beat, they will take you away. They wouldn't do it within inside mile 2. They will do it outside.
Either around confinement,
either around the confinement,
a coma,
behind it,
or Samba headquarters coma.
Or they will take you at the back of the headquarters.
That
was where they will take you. After they took you there and beat you, then they will return you back.
Prison officers,
Prison officers, all of them can attest to that. It's not
part of implicating them, but this is what happened.
Mr. Jallo, it is therefore correct to say that you're telling this commission that there was a particular group, a team, that used to commit the tortures and the beating and the maltreatment of prisoners.
Mr. Jallo amunta sila ila kumo yunifring ko. Kafula soto ntaje me yalon ko. Jama wole muluti menu kanyin kasolan kol muta ke bute nyame yalon ka diete tolie. Kono ke findindi banda kate bute fo ye murundina.
Yes.
I would also like you to repeat them one by one to this commission.
Lafita ite hakilo menu be muta ye be tolu fo killing ye fo nyin commission wende.
The hakilo le menu muta.
Those that I can recall,
Ibrahima
Jammeh, Malang Tamba, Jabi.
Can we have his first name, please?
Mohammed
Jabi.
Wolle famu ki fen kolti. Wolle mu nyaaton kolti. Ijame le mu la commandant.
They were the leaders, but Ijame was their commander. And some of their subordinates whose names I do not know. But I know these ones because I worked with these ones. They are the ones they call chief torturers. Because even the prisoners call them by that. And all the people that testify.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Witness, did you hear that?
I heard it.
He too is lying.
It is all false.
Malantamba
and I. Malantamba was my twice in the training school. When I was deployed to Commissioner of Operations, it was June.
Commissioner of Operations, June Karokono.
There was no recruitment. Then Malantamba also came inside.
Jeto ina manna na mota kotake pru kake kasolanko kantarlati Malantamba fana naranana.
He was attached to the chief office.
Choki chief office la officer
and chief office is part of operations, correct?
For chief office mantara operations la Carola.
Chief office and other offices that are within mile 2 there are part of operation office.
Chief office and office kotangol bebe of mile 2 sanzangol kono. Operation bebe wala kono.
Mohammed Jabi that he mentioned here was working on the Malang Tamba.
Mohammed Jabi to men foteng abenun do gola Malang Tamba le koto.
So in sorry, counsel, let me finish. Because
Finish.
The said prisoner that he mentioned here, that is Falu.
Kasolanko to men to fojang memu Faluti.
I can remember he was a tailor.
Hakilo ya amutako amute tailor le matinu karalla le matinu.
And I was never aware that he was beaten. Unless when Malantamba tell me that he has a problem with Falu Lamija and Ramses, that is Soriba Konde, and he beat them.
Funding na bota Malantamba memfonye ko ani ko le ado soronu wala Malanta somebody and Soriba ning Lamija and wala problem soro.
I have never physically beat a prisoner.
And the other
allegation that he's saying that we do take prisoners along the to headquarters.
ay tumi ko taw men fanam fajan ka fa ko kasolan ko nyinki sambala ngi sambanda korda bato ama fa wala je
Prove him wrong.
ka itandala ko amanda tonyala.
In mile 2 prisons, wherever a prisoner is going, he or she must be booked.
Kasoto je ni be kasolan ko fintin la selo nyin kono sansan nyin kono je na be fintin la sansan kono foisa to safe follow.
If these movements were conducted,
ni ngatra nyinte nyintani ndal ko kenu njele munu.
I will refer the TRRC to go to the previous books and dates.
Mbele TRRC yeta na bukol me alon ko ke safe je bundaro je ani lungol nyin.
And confirm whether Falu was taken out from mile 2 across the road.
Ka jube ka korosi ka jube fo Falu inana ka fintin lebang mile 2 sansan kono ka samba ka tali tambindi manola.
I think that will help the TRRC also.
Njikita ko be TRRC fana mako lela do ko kono la.
Yes.
Ha.
Are you done with your explanation? Did he say that Falu was taken across to headquarters to be beaten? Did he say that?
Fayim folako ya Falu mutale ka attend manola ka samba headquarters kata buteje fayo foleba.
He said in his testimony that we do take prisoners.
Aya fala kuma kan kono le ko nka kasolan ko ngi sambala ngi
He equally said that I was part of I was with Tamba to beat Falu.
Andunga ya fala kuma kan kono kontenin Tamba benu nyoka na ndolle kafuta nyola nga Falu liba.
I think
all this is false.
I think you should listen to this carefully. In any case, the commission would do that. The commission would listen to it carefully in order to arrive at a conclusion. The witness did not say that you physically participated in the beating of Falu.
Sedo manyum foko ita fango bulukalo ma beta le biribe Falu bulipala.
He said that with the case of Falu, he was beaten. You are a team.
Ako ye Falu bute menu yake amunta albebe o kafole kono.
We are
a team.
We are never a team.
But I'm just trying to tell you what the witness said.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I want to prove to the witness, that what he's saying is false. I was Commissioner of Operation Council.
Mr. Witness, you have to listen.
Okay.
This is not an argument. If you listen carefully, we can all progress together and arrive. We may agree or disagree, but at least we would get to the end of things. Let's play the testimony again of Jumbo. And you would see that he did not say anywhere that you physically tortured Falu.
Ite fangole bulota ka Falu lipa ay mem foje ibara moyla ala kuma kan be mumen.
He did say you were part of a team and that you were head of the team.
Ay nyum foko ibe ka fo nyin kono le alum ka fo nyim fanan do kulalu be itele muyla nyaton kote ayo fole.
And he named people who worked under you.
Ay molu tolu fo men ye do ko ke ite koto ela dindingulu kono.
When you worked at the training school,
who
was your 2IC?
Jumala mu itele no lankoti.
Malantamba.
At that time, did you guys work as a team?
Wotembo falbe du ko ke kanne ko kafole maltiban.
We work as a team.
Nkado ko kele ko kafole.
When you worked as head of operations, did Malantamba work under you?
Ring ibe do ko la nyaton kaya la operations la karola Malantamba do ko kete kotole bang.
Malantamba work under me like any other officer.
Malantamba do ko kente kotole de ko do kula dolu be yake.
Was Malantamba part of your team?
Malantamba abela do kula kafo kono le bang.
Was part of my officers.
Abelna officer le kono na do kula.
When Falu was tortured, you became aware of it.
Biriye Falu.
Didn't you?
Biriye Falu tajireya inata buwa kalama le fue mambuwa kalama.
It was later that Marlon told me when he was telling me with regarding to Soriba Konde and Laminja.
Kuala lem tambana ta fonye kuolu keta nyamin katabula soriba kondela folamin ja.
Meaning that you became aware of it, correct?
Wale nyim firenko inata bua kalamale.
Yes.
Ha.
Did you know that what he did was unlawful?
Ya lonne bang ate menke wonya ay luale tinya.
I said it here, it was unlawful, sir.
Nga fo janne ko ay menke ani luwa mata.
In essence, the beating of Falu was unlawful, correct?
Wala mnyinti ko Falu ka bute luati nyalom. Funde ba.
Correct.
Ha.
And you were aware that it was unlawful.
Andu ibuta kalama biri ya fe ko woto luati nyale ketaji.
Correct.
Onya.
The beating of Soriba Kande, you knew it was unlawful.
Soriba konde ila buteo biri ibuta kalama ita fanga yalo nako anil luwa manta.
Correct.
Onya.
The beating of Laminja, you were aware of it, correct?
Laminja ila lipo inata mwele. Fonte.
Correct.
You knew also that that was unlawful.
Adu yenyin lonko fanamu luati nyaleti.
Correct.
You have 3 tortures by members of your team, correct?
Jire ya sabaketa meni alonko ila umulu ila do kulal men bete koto wolle yake fonte bang.
Members of my officers, yes.
Ko molla mela lonko ala do ku nyollam tonya.
You failed to investigate, correct?
Ima ko kisi fonte.
The reason I did not investigate.
I'm not asking for a reason. The question is, you failed to investigate, correct?
I did not investigate because they said this, they render their apologies to these people and they accepted it.
For whatever reason, Mr. Witness, you failed to investigate. Correct?
Counsel, if that investigation would have been done.
Mr. Witness, answer the question. Did you or did you not investigate?
I did not investigate.
Did you punish?
I did not punish because they...
Don't tell me because, just answer the question. 3 crimes, you did nothing about them, correct?
Correct.
Good. Now let's go to other crimes, other tortures that are alleged to have occurred. Let's hear the testimony of Samba Doroba.
Samba Doroba is
sorry. No, sorry. Hold a second. Let me just get my list. Let's hear Laminja, the first video for Laminja, video 1.
Video following video 1 Laminja la CDRO kono ngaw fana njibe ba.
Whilst they are fetching the video, answer the following questions.
Video fenkela nyinin karolu jabi bang.
You said you never participated in any physical torture.
Yenyum foko ete fango bulo nene mamma be bute roto.
I was trying to come on there. Well,
I told you we would get to it, so all you had to do it was just to be patient. Have you ever participated in the physical torture of anybody?
For ite bulo nene ma betale momondim bute roto menu keta mile 2 kasokon.
This Raminja and
just answer the question.
You
have to listen, don't be too much in a hurry. You will have the time. Have you participated in the physical torture of anybody at mile 2 prison?
Yes.
Ha.
Now tell us about who you tortured.
Okay, this was one fateful Thursday. Whilst we are on parade,
the
Director General was addressing the parade.
Director na kuntio nyimbe loring abe diam ka moli.
The then Operation Officer Ibrahim Assise.
Ibrahim Assise membe nunjeme mara dogola nu.
The chief officer Kalilu Sane and Lamin Jabang.
Chief officer nying Kalilu Sane and Lamin Jabang
Came with a complaint to the parade ground.
inata molbe parade ke kandamiro ni kole ya koldo na rajemi alonko kole ya kolam
that they caught a mobile phone and some drugs
ko e mobile dolle murane sira ma fengo
in some prisoners.
anu ya muta kasolan kolle bulu
When they told that to DG
bri yo fo nyaton ko e
whilst on parade,
wato men be parade la
DG then now instructed them
je to DG narana kangodi
for them to bring them to headquarters and take their statements.
Puri
and
sinati
question them take their statements.
puri sinati korda banyin to kasoron kolla korda banyin to puri ye nyinin kan nyinin karol ni jabiro si kun itema.
He then instructed the former deputy director Yaya Jaju
je to narana kangodi anolan kola korda tio nolan kola Yaya Jaju
to joined them in assisting them to
ay kafu may saji asima koy
so that they can go into the bottom of the truth to know how the mobile and the drugs came into the prison.
isa je se ko nyimbe lonno nyi mobile ni nyi sira ma fengol nyi ako nyi sorono ta nyaadi le.
At that point he also instructed me
wato la fanango narna kangodi ndefanana
that hence it's not one person.
Ko tumala men na manke mo kilim kuti.
And it was on Thursdays where afternoon shift officers and morning shift officers do converge together.
Andum arami sole me alon ko mendu kana do ko la suto anin somanda be bentanu njele.
And after parade all these officers will go home and it will left with skeletal number of staff.
Nimbo parade nyimbota la do kula jamal nyimbe seyla landu menu betla jiabe kala mo dantanneti.
Let me assist them with few recruits so that they can help them in security.
Mbaru defan kundingo ko defan kundingo ye ma koy demanding recruits o do la isaje ko nyin siskeno.
Which I did so.
Andum nata na wakele.
After when these people bring these prisoners, it was Laminja and then Soriba Konde was part of it.
Briyen kasolan kol nadi anata na ke so Laminja anin Soriba Konde.
Initially, I bring the recruits and then show it to the deputy director that the recruits are here.
Na recruit sol nyin nati ko deputy director nyi recruit sol nyi fele.
And then he instructed me then you can peg the recruits so that they can watch, so in case if anybody want to escape.
Anata na ko nyi sa recruit sol nyi mbatu nye be londe dinkiral do isaje ni mo la fra kanala ikono.
This was what I have done.
Nunga waleke.
I left back to the training school.
Murunda ndata na karamungo.
Sometimes I came back
wato don simurna dingira nyinto
to know the progress of what they are doing.
Isaje nsa lon kol nyimbe be nyata abitaka nyato nyadile.
I found Laminja was being questioned.
Nata ngata Laminja ba nyinin kaka.
Deputy director was seated.
Deputy director kordatio no lan ko nyinga be siring.
Then Operation Ibrahim Sisa was seated.
Membe Martin do ko lanu Ibrahim Sisa fanambe siring.
Chief Officer Kalilu Sane was seated as well.
Chief Officer Kalilu Sane afanambe nun siring.
Lamin Jaban too was there.
Lamin Jabang ata fanambe nun je.
I can remember these names.
Illa molding hakilo e men muta.
When they were asking Laminja,
tembo men be nun Laminja nyinin kaka.
Laminja said he found a drug on the ground.
Laminja ko nyin sira ma fengo nyinga ya tara bankoldo.
He was not trying to cooperate with officers there.
Andun jeto amam pare nu purane officers sol purane nyomoy.
That was the time the deputy director said, if you don't want to tell the truth, give him some strokes.
Wo tembole molem korratio no lan ko nyinga na narna kamudi ko tuma nin atara Laminja amam pare pur animo anale nyomoy wo ali kuluro la kan.
He should tell us the truth because drug issue and mobile issue is too much in Mile 2 now.
Fasi to nya fo nyakatun drug ko ning mobile ko ning abina kan sia kan ba le kaso ko to jansaing.
They are the one who can assist us.
Andu tellam molde membe ma ko no la.
So that we can have ways to stop these drugs and mobiles coming in.
Isa agency silo so to puru kan nyin ku sifal nyin mem sira ma fengo ni mobile ko de insa bandambil no ako nyato.
He instructed the recruits to
anarna kan di recruit sol la.
Put him on the table.
This
was in my presence.
Then
the recruits were beating him. And then he confessed and said, Deputy, I will tell you everything. They leave him. At the time he said, the drug and the mobile was given to him by Soriba Konde.
Natna songa ko droko nyini nyi wasira ma fe nyi mole ya diala mem ika fa Soriba Konde.
Deputy instructed the former operation to bring Soriba Konde as well.
Kordatio no lan ko nyi natna kamodi pour Soriba Konde fanang isanati.
We Soriba Konde came.
Soriba Konde natana.
He was also asked.
Anu ya fanang nyininka.
He said he don't know anything about it. Deputy said, if you don't want to talk, put him up. As well, he was beaten. Where I was sitting, I take a chain from one recruit and I also give him a stroke. He was allowed down. And then he narrated that the mobile phone was with him at number 7 cell in security wing. He was with the phone when he saw Wali Kor. He was an officer with prisons. Wali Kor was working at ESOS. Screening officers. And he was on his routine patrols. As soon as he entered the security wing, when Soriba Konde and Lamin Jah saw him coming, they ran into number 7 cell. And then the said officer followed them there. He said before the officer will and enter through the gate, the door, they managed to throw the mobile phone through the window. And when they throw the mobile phone through the window, it was Pio Annabi Jammeh who took the mobile phone and went away with it. This was Soriba Konde's part of story. And then all their statements were later taken. Yes.
That's the end.
Right?
Yes.
So in all this thing, you just took the leaf and you gave one stroke. And after that, you earned the title of chief torturer. That's what you want us to believe?
Yarota mobulu sinya kilinne ye nyimbute mobusa sinya killing wo sinya killing wo dalilu ya sabu ye kumandi tajire nyatonko.
Council, out of the recruits, when they were beating them, I took the cane from one of them where I was sitting and I also give them some strokes.
Kai council wato mena lin recruits sol bitarta ni lipakam fanan wulta wolto sirang nga pipe nyinta waranto liparla nyinta nga sinya killing ngali sinya killing.
This person was Lamin Jah.
Yes. Hold on a second.
Ila
So now you have moved originally from no involvement. You'd have nothing to do with torture. Just hear me out. Then you moved to, I took it, I gave one stroke. And now you have moved to some strokes. Why don't you just accept, Mr. Witness?
Counsel,
just hear me out, hear the question. Why don't you just accept
saying
that you participated in torture?
Follow.
And not compound, not increase the problem. You have done it. The honorable thing to do is to accept your mistake. Confess to the commission what you have done. So, just hear me out. Okay. Show remorse, and then maybe you would be considered for amnesty. Speak the truth, Mr. Witness.
Tayin lafta yeto nyafo ko folo eko idama tara lipar lalu kono ibuka liparke iman liparke. Inata boto inata eko ibe liparola tumo menna ye yaro ta mobulu ye liparo ke sinya killing. Sayin inata boto eko ye yaro ta ye liparo ke sinya danta amunta aketa lodula sabati sayin. Bari lafta menna tiling yeto nyafo men keta yewo fo adunin aketa wo nyama yeto nyafo jang commission nyati lingula wosite makoyno le sinin samo yamfo ye keye ka fole amnesty si yamfano ye silola ko nyimmari lo tale ay to nyafo ko lo be larin wole nyama jang lafta wo dalilo wole koyima pour si lo yeto nyafo
council, I am on oath.
Council ngankali le jannembe diamula.
Mr. Witness, when you said here that you did not participate in any torture, you were under oath, correct?
Yes.
Answer the question. You were under oath when you said that. Yes, you were under oath. Yes. When you said you took the stick or the whip, you beat only once, you were under oath, weren't you? And when you said moments ago that you took the stick and you beat several times, you were also under oath.
Yelli par danta kele mola be membute kan ufana yatarle ye kalifu ka pare.
These are two prisoners.
What I am trying to show to you is you have said different things here.
Mbe lafita yeme mfahamu
while
yokumo fo janne sinya saba menu bota nyokon.
You see, and just
you need to also ask allowed me. I have mentioned two prisoners here. So I mentioned here one stroke, and later I mentioned, I beat 2 times.
Okay, so now
was with
listen. So now you have accepted that you have beaten 2 different prisoners. Correct?
The same day?
Yes. It is getting better. It is getting Mr. Witness.
Yes.
May I advise you once again?
Okay.
And I will ask you the question. And just be truthful for once. And we end the agony. If you continue at this rate, you would come across as a person lying. And it would be more problematic. Speak the truth once and for all. And then it would be less complicated. We have told you this is not a witch hunt. It's a truth commission. We're trying to get the truth. And no matter how you hide or wriggle out or dilly-dally, we will get the truth out.
Andung ye fere wo fere ke ka mining ka sosoroke ka kuolu du nyoto ntelu bina tonya sotolale.
I ask you the question again.
Mbe nyinin kala koteke.
Did you participate in the torture of Soriba Konde, Laminja, Makodu, and Derek Bright?
For ima betale Soriba Konde, Laminja, and Derek for ibe butela tumena ima betale ba.
I was aware.
The question is not whether you were aware or not. The question is, did you participate?
Nanyinin karo munyete ko mafo foi botakala made menyinin kawola nko fo ifanan bulo ma beta de wo tajiri yatu.
I participate in beating Laminja and Soriba Konde.
Nda bulata Laminja ni Soriba Konde la buteri watol.
You participated in their torture.
Ima beta wala liparotol.
I participated in beating them.
Nda bulata ila liparo kono.
And that beating amounted to torture.
Allo butero fana mutajire yalde.
That beating was purely done to have the truth out of the way they get the mobile phone and the drugs.
Liparo dalilo beta ta nata wala minde pour ka to nyaso to bulu ka fo. O mobile ni o sira ma fe woni ya soto nyaadile.
Initially they were insistent.
Follow dlanu ibe balandinde nu.
So the deputy director suggests hence that they are insistent.
Ordano lan ko nyi nata na kamodi to balame na ba nyi be balandinde.
Let the recruit put them on the table and beat them.
Oto recruit soli landi tabulo kan ye bute.
And me too, on that anger,
ndefana o gisubo nyi kono.
I beat them.
Nyelipa.
You know what you have just said is the classic textbook definition of torture.
You
inflict pain on a person with a view to elicit information out of that person.
So these prisoners confessed, and we follow up whatsoever they said, and we see they direct us where they hide, and then we have seen it.
Okay, council nyim kasolan kolni fangol sontale ye tuwi menna andi fangol natana tambi mol nyato kata nyim fangol bondi mabo damen.
But that is precisely the point. You tortured them to accept. That is precisely the point. That is unlawful. Mr. Witness, when you came to the TRRC, we asked you questions, didn't we?
That's true.
And your statement is all untrue. False. What you gave us was a lie, correct?
Council, the statements that I gave was right. With regarding to Laminja and Soriba Konde, I was trying to explain the way it started until the You do not understand me. You start saying that I am lying. Explain in details.
And this
was exactly what I wanted to say. What I denied when you were asking me was that the prisoners and other officers who are calling me as chief torturer.
Just stop there a minute.
Where I denied.
Just stop there a minute. Be careful what you say. Our entire conversation was recorded. Be careful what you say. Leave it at that. You gave a statement, correct? And I told you I did not believe your story, correct? We did not beat you to give us what we believed was the truth, did we? Correct?
That's correct.
Because the law protected you from being beaten. The law also prohibited us from beating you. Soriba Konde and Laminja, they have the same rights like you. What gave you the right to torture them? It was unlawful.
If I may come in, Based on the instruction from my deputy director,
kaboni kangol la na kordatio no lanko ay mendina
that they are not trying to tell the truth.
Ko nyimolde mapare ka tonyafo.
And that's what angered me, that the issue of mobiles and drug inside the prisons.
Wala na ko nyi na kamfa kasuji ni sirama fengola ni mobile ko la kaso nyi kono.
That angered me as a prisoner.
Wala na kamfa prisoner kan kaso ron kol kan.
Going into the prison, going about in the prison or dealing mobile phones and drug with prison officers.
Katara kaso kono ni mobile bebulu ani sirama fengo fana bebulu ni kaso do kulalu.
And I know this will deter their rehabilitation.
And nyinko eta malako puru ene nati dalilo men kamma jabe kono pour que falen sinin sama sike mo kendo de obela ko nyi murun la ko male.
I equally understand that in dealing such a thing, they are not prepared to go back to the society as a good person.
And nata na nyim fanan soto sondo mo kono ko ninga dra o tententa ka ma o nyama wala mun sira ma fenwa ni mobile sifala ni tara fo ila kaso la findita itinakela mo kendolti na jama kono.
And equally, that will be a failure to us, to me and any other prison officer.
Let me ask
you a question on that. And therefore you thought it was right that you beat them to submission and you beat them to becoming good people, to be reintegrated into society. You thought that was your responsibility?
Ye bute puru ye song ye kumafo ite lafta mena wala munyintiko ye bute nyina kama puru sinin samo ye kemo kendo luti jama kono fodum wala muila do kote pur ka bute ke konya.
No, that was not my job to do that. I beat them out of anger, as I said.
Okay, let's move on. So the first time you gave a statement, when I told you I did not believe your story, I asked you to go and finalize the statement, correct?
Take
a look at this document. That is the statement you first wrote, and then you made changes to it, correct? Take a look at it. Go through it, you would see that you have scratched certain parts of the statement, correct? Correct?
I've seen it, yes, correct.
That was the statement you first did, yes. And you made changes. And then you finalized this statement by signing the final version of the statement, correct?
My counsel.
Check the signature section, the second to last page.
Signature ketadaming lero membe kaitilera labango nokan.
Yes, this was the last statement that you give me before I enter in this room here.
Yes, yeah. And that is the statement you signed.
And Willem was the statement
I signed.
Thank you very much. And you would agree that in your finalized statement, there is nothing in it about these tortures that you participated in.
And we learn kumakallaba momente ya sign. Kumakilin te ulukono me ya itende ko sonta ko ye tajire yakele. Ate ukono.
True or false?
Tonya fo tonyan.
In fact, you castigated those who testified against you as liars, correct?
Inata molu kajafi. Many along ko sedearo kijanye la kumofo. Ikolu mu ulol leti.
These people, those who testify against me here, the way they say it, and actually what happened was quite different.
Okay.
That's why I asked them, it's false.
Okay. Let's read out from the statement. That's paragraph 9 of the statement. And you said with regards to the allegations made by Soriba Konde and Laminja that I tortured them.
Ye nyim foko kuma kan lu tumiro lu meni Soriba Konde ni Laminja ya foko konge tajire yale.
I believe every God-fearing inmate
Lata la ko mo womondin kasolankolu menu mo alanya silanna luti.
An officer at the prisons can honestly testify
and kasola doku lalu me ya lonko be kaso kono doku ala tilingu kan kasede ya roke
that I do not have the heart to torture any inmate.
kon tama ngani yo soto pour ka hani mo kilin tajire ya menu mo kasola nkoloti.
I do not say this to promote myself
manyim fo pour kam fang jayide
or try earning a good name.
Wala pour ka kata katodi ma soto.
But the allegation that these guys are making, these guys are asking me today was the same I was asked in 2017 by the police. Leading to me losing my job as prison officer. How can I choose 2 inmates out of 400 inmates and decide to torture them simply because they complained of poor diet? This allegation is false and baseless. I can attest that these inmates, Soriba Konde, alias Ramse and Laminja, deal in cannabis.
Soriba Konde kafome Ramses and Laminja amunta sirafenjulo lemuiti.
And are always flouting the rules of the prisons.
And
any officer that tries to get on their way is framed, subsequently discharged or imprisoned.
Menu lafta nyililon dila tonya kang ike kalamile andu ni meite mari fangotumi asekeno ye bondi do kola.
And listen to this.
Ila moyina.
I have a strong belief
lata la bambandin keko
that they made this allegation of torture
ye nying tumirolu fole kafo tajire yamen aketa
out of hatred for me.
Konante ya dronne ya kendi ya fo pro ntela karola.
What you wrote here is false.
Council,
this was based on Laminja and Soriba Konde's issue.
Is
that, you know, I am the chief torturer, I am the one who is bringing prisoners to the headquarters and be beating them. This incident happened once.
The allegation by Laminja is that you tortured him.
Laminja tumiro menko awala minte ako ya tajire yale.
Do you now accept that you tortured Laminja? Let's play the testimony of Laminja. Play the testimony of Laminja.
Kana Laminja la sedeyaro le bondi.
They told me to sit under the tree.
Mr. Jack, sorry, explain where the headquarters that you're referring to is.
Mr. Jack, wahno linga wahno na headquarters bi ban bor la nekke.
Headquarters opposite David Collins, opposite Mile 2 Central Prison.
The headquarters is David Collins' office, which is opposite Mile 2 Central Prisons. When they took us there, they asked me to sit down. I sat under the tree there. They took Makoru inside. When they took him in, not long after, I heard his screams. He was being beaten. Not long after, Sergeant Cole came to me and called me Laminja, and I said yes, and he told me come. So he handcuffed me. He handcuffed me. After he handcuffed me, he removed one piece of cloth, put it over my head, and tied it. He held my hand and pulled me. I followed him. They opened the door and they put me inside. I took a step in, took a turn. As I took a bend, they carried me. When they carried me up, they placed me on a table. They beat me up for a long time.
Mr. Jack,
Brought me down.
when you say they were beating you, what were they using to beat you?
Blackjack. They were using a blackjack. When I took that turn and they carried me up in the air, placed me on the table, beat me up and brought me down, they removed the cloth over my head. That was when I saw Ibrahim Jame. He was having a blackjack. The one they call Pio Javan. He was having a blackjack. Pio Fadera. He was having a blackjack. And they asked me, who gave this man the cannabis? And I told them I did not give it to him. Sefla, deputy director. Sefla, the deputy director. He told them in Mandinka, put him up again. And they put me up again. At that time, they had removed the piece of cloth over my head. They started, when one raises up his black jar, it will be the other one who will be hitting. And they will do like that.
Mr. Jah, who is, you said Ijame. What is the full name? Ibrahima Jame. Was he known by any other name?
Chief Torturer.
Thank you very much.
You may continue.
Thank you very much. You have heard the testimony.
I heard it.
Is he lying?
He's lying by calling me chief torturer.
I know that you find the title very offensive. Apart from that title,
this incident happened once.
Hear the question. Apart from that title, is he lying in his testimony about what has happened to him?
The other one that he was lying that, you know, I beat him several times. I beat him only once.
Did you beat him? Like this?
Yes.
Do you realize that just by sitting there, you have participated in torture?
I have accepted that.
And if you lift the stick just like this and you do this, you have participated in torture. Do you accept that you have tortured Laminja?
Yes, I said it here. I accept that I beat Laminja.
Just answer the question. You also tortured Makodu.
For that of Makodu, I did not beat Makodu.
You were present.
Makodu's presence, then when they were beating Makodu, I was not aware. Then I left back to the training school.
In between the beating of Makodu and the beating of Laminja, it was basically simultaneous, one after the other.
Laminja la butero ni Makodu la butero ni ajube ibe nyono male kabula nyono ma keta nyono ma ole nyama.
Makodu was beaten. After Makodu, they came and brought Laminja.
Bire Makodu lipale mo kola lom inata Laminja nati.
when Makodu was being beaten, I was not there. When I came, that's the time Laminja arrived there.
Mr. Business, this is getting extraordinary. That is not true.
Council, that is true.
Council
When I arrived, that's the time Laminja came, and I sit. And Deputy Director says he is not trying to tell us the truth. Put him on the table and beat. The recruits were beaten, and I also beat.
That is perfect timing, isn't it? Yes. You see, earlier on you said you were seated there when they went to fetch Laminja. Now you are telling us that you arrived when Laminja was arriving.
Council, when I arrived there, that's the time Laminja came in.
So what you said earlier is not true. That you were seated there when they went to bring Laminja. That one is not true.
When I arrived there, that one,
answer the question. That one is not true.
that one was not true.
So you lied.
I arrived there and then they bring
answer the
Laminja.
question. On the first one you lied.
That
You were seated there when they went to bring Laminja. That one is not true.
I did not arrive together with Laminja there, Council.
You're getting confused now, Mr. Witness. You just told us a second ago that you arrived as Laminja was arriving and then you sit down. Previously you told us you were seated there and they went to bring Laminja.
But follow to ibe satara la tumume na nyine foko ibe sirinjele I wulta itata Laminja kamanang kanati.
The two versions cannot both be true.
Choose
one.
When I arrived there, that's the time they bring Laminja. You know, I told you that I do go back to the training school and come back.
Yeah, when I left
the training school, coming back, immediately I arrived there, that's the time Laminja came.
So the first version, that you were seated there when they went to fetch Laminja, that one is not true.
Amunta ila satara foloto ko ibe sirinjele biri itata Laminja kamanang kanati. Woto sai wo manke to nyati.
When I arrived, I do sit. When I sit, that's the time Laminja came. I was not standing, I was sitting. I arrived and sit and Laminja came in.
You want to have your cake and eat it, I would give you the opportunity. I would leave it at that. I won't ask any further questions on that. How about Derek?
Derek la kumokodu.
The Nigerian guy.
Nigerian konyi. Derek Bright.
Trrc.
Yes.
Trrc was brought when I was there.
Derek Bright, you not let him sirinje.
Did you participate in beating him?
No, it was the recruits that beat him.
So you chose to beat these two, Laminjai and Soriba Konde, but you chose not to beat Trrc.
Sai ya nyala tombonne purka Laminja anin Soriba Konde lipa bari imam pare purka Derek lipa.
I felt Laminja and Sorba Konde were not trying to tell us the truth.
But by the time you guys finished beating them, they had already told you the truth. Correct?
When we put
correct, answer that. As at the time, by the time you finished beating the two of them, they had already confessed. Correct?
When we start beating them, that's the time, Laminja told deputy that Nalen Wadega.
Yambo menange kumasa ke lipa wato lem Laminja o kordatio no lan ko mbeto nya folalien.
Laminja said he was beaten 3 times.
Laminja ko ya bute
on the table 3 times.
Andu sinya sabale ya landi tabulo kanka lipa.
It was false. He was beaten once. When we start beating him, he said Deputy Harlan Nalen Wadega.
Biringa kumasa ka lipa dron walto ko kordatio no lan ko barunga mbeto nya folale. Amange sinya sabade ya.
And Soriba Konde?
Soriba Konde do.
Soriba Konde too was beaten once.
Soriba Konde fana ya lipa sinya killing.
Okay. But both of them had to be beaten to confess, correct?
That's true.
And you participated in their beatings because they did not confess.
That's true.
But Derek also did not confess before he was beaten.
Derek was not beaten by me. He was beaten by the recruits.
You see, Mr. Witness, it does not really matter whether you have beaten or not. The fact that you were there, your recruits participated in it, made you complicit to torture, and made you guilty of torture. You agree with that?
That's correct.
So, in fact, you have on that day participated in 4 tortures.
It was 3, Council.
There was Makodu. He was tortured.
When Makodu was being beaten, I was at the school. This is what I said here.
Your recruits were there. And they participated. Therefore, you are responsible for torture. Correct?
Council, in that settings, I also have my senior man.
Your senior man was also responsible for his own conduct and your own conduct. You understand?
Okay.
I just don't want to complicate this any further. On that day, you participated in 4 tortures, correct? 4 tortures.
I was present when all this, I was there when these people were beaten. Laminja, and Dennis. But Makodi, when they were beating Makodu, then I left to the school.
And also, in addition, your subordinates carried out 3 other tortures inside the prison.
And who are those?
You forgot already? You remember the torture of Falu? By members of your team?
They are not my team.
They were your subordinates working directly with you, correct?
We are subordinates like any other officer.
You just told us they are not my subordinates, and then you turn around, yes, they are my subordinates. These are people who worked directly under you, correct? They carried out the torture of Falu, correct?
That's what they told me.
They also tortured Soriba Konde.
Correct.
They also tortured Laminja. So at minimum, there were 6 tortures for which you were involved in, directly or indirectly.
Amanke ko nyimbe ibulo mabe jele barila mabe o dolu famo bulo mabe ta dolu famo bulo mabe barila lotan kamalo.
Correct? You agree with that?
Foi sonda.
Correct.
Sonda. Correct.
Are you still surprised why you are called chief torturer?
Woto silang fahani mbe ni ye terenne munana iko mu tajire nyaton kolti.
I am still surprised.
Kabia ko enja halede council.
I was going to leave it at that, but I'll ask just one more question. Did you tell the police that you participated in these tortures?
Until the time that I was called at the police, the questions that were arose on me with regarding to Laminja and Ramses, I denied it at the police level.
Did you tell the truth to the police or you lied to them?
I, based on the Prison Act, under Section 65, I denied that I beat them.
I don't understand.
Mafam.
On the basis of Section 65, you denied that you beat them. What does that mean?
At the time, I have the belief that based on Section 65 of the Prison Act, I did not torture these said prisoners.
Let's break it down.
Okay.
Did you tell the police that you participated in beating these prisoners?
No.
You lied to the police.
I lied to the police.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. No further questions.
Thank you very much, Council.
Mr. Chair, perhaps I should just put in the 2 statements just for completion of the record. The first statement that is edited by him to make changes, and the second statement which he signed and finalized. And that should be Exhibit 133A and 133B. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, request granted for that. And thank you, Mr. Jame, for coming to testify before the Commission. One small point that I just want to raise. We have heard these past 2 days testimony in which officers came here to lament about the conditions in the prisons here in the Gambia. Poor and inadequate facilities. bad food,
domoro mambetea,
no risk allowance,
ibukali jo allowance la memmu kolea kolu allowance oti.
Started gaining some sympathy for all these things.
Da amutata puru ka miraro ke nyinko la fo bala fasi sotoje.
And then today we hear a culture of torture in the facilities.
Na takuma moy me yalon ko wolem adoti menketa tajireya adoti wodinkirato je.
And one aspect of it that even horrifies me more than anything else is you have said yourself from here, Mr. Jame, that recruits were used to torture.
Go. Ye mo kutolu leta meni alon ko yeta do ko la kutake pour ka molu tajireya.
These are people that you are introducing to prison service in the Gambia. And you introduce them through torture, beating prisoners? It could diminish that sympathy for no allowance, bad facilities, we are not getting this, we're not getting that. Why send them to an area that has a very distinct culture of torture and abuse?
Andu wo barolu ulisa kendino le balafa mensi sotono puruka makoiro di kaso bundala asiwo balafa turo fa no le puruke dundi koluto meni alonko wole tata ke adoti memu tilimbali anin tajireya adoti.
Where the recruits are confused that the first time you come to the prison, you're being taught to provide them a distinguished service to the Gambia, that you're being given a whip to beat them prisoners. How did they react?
Ya jeko ila duo ko damuta dulama fangola iye dundi mune kono wolem ke dundi kolto me yalon ko wolem tajire ya siloti wo mukuleti me yalon ko tanya to sain ko mole moti me yalon ko do ko la karola abo fana moti nyaro da doleti.
I'll leave you to respond to these points before I turn to the commissioners if they have any questions to ask.
Mbe bulala ye jabiro ko wala karola jannin commandant commissioner be nyinin kala.
Commissioner, that is true.
Commissioner ko mutonyaleti.
Initially,
follow
the involvement of the recruits there was to help other officers of security. Should in case a prisoner want to escape, probably they can help. Now, their direct involvement was based on when the deputy director gave an instruction that let them beat. That's the time they took and beat. What I realize and I understand as a recruit on the training should not have been exposed to such a thing. And then equally, I have regret involving the recruits into beating prisoners. And I equally regret myself for not controlling my emotions, not controlling my anger based on drug and mobiles. Issues with prisoners. I also beat. I deeply regret that now. Yes.
the last witness, Lantombong Tamba, now you both saying...
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Malantamba. My apologies. Apologies to Lantombong. You both indicated that you resorted them to torture out of anger. Again, what are you telling the recruits that come in? You get angry, get a whip, and then beat them prisoners up here. How did the prisoner, again, I just want to know how the recruits reacted when they saw that thing.
Kamfale ya kendi malantamba sedo men bota janni bina anita fanga na sede yaro to albe nyim fo kamfale ya kendi aliye nyim baro ke aliye menketeng so silan wo recruitol mo kutol menu dunta do ko to kutake so amunta wala nyindi ko alna silan woto woliaje ko kamfale ya libulanyin woto ni wol fanalu nan yo sila kilimuta woto ase keno wo kamfa kilim lo bina wol fanalu bulala anyonglu kala kasoko
Council.
Council.
Chairman, that's quite true. That probably, the mistakes that we have done, the recruits may also be tempted to do such things. But in this case here, when this incident happened, and before the recruits were passed out, there was a kind of space. There was a space. There was a time between the incident and the time they pass out. There was a period. Okay, during this period, I understand it with them. And I realized my mistakes. And some of these recruits, I personally talked to them. And show them that it is wrong to beat. Though you have done it because you see me doing it. Though you have done it, you see the deputy director asks you to do it. It is wrong. Yes.
Thank you. I'll turn to the commissioners on the left. Do you have any questions? Commissioner, Imam Jallo, please.
Imam Jallo, can you
Witness.
Sedo.
Yes.
I am very much surprised at some of the stories I've heard this afternoon. I want clearance as to how all these things happened. Was it because of the influence of the executive authority known in this country?
Otumo mukunton koti nyimbanko kan ala kango membe keri no otumo wala yo sabu bang.
Was that what influenced your actions to beat people with impunity?
Wala ya sabu bang fo atelfona le nyin kango soto wala le nyin tama soto puru kamolu bute satara kute bolaji.
I want you to clear that point for me.
Left yo dinkira sene yanding.
It was my own responsibility here. Like I said here, most of these prisoners, I have a good relationship with them. And then equally prison officers. But initially when this issue of mobile and drug came in, and it was existing. Time to time, we will have that, they caught a mobile phone or a drug inside the yard.
Nkatara jele jeni jeronga moy ko ye mobile o waranto ye sira ma femo muta mogulu selol kono yadol to.
So I felt that it's just too much.
Nata na jem fan kunne o fe ko nyinde abe siakanne.
That more prisoners will be dealing with cell phones and then the drug.
Ko mo kasolankol mo me alan ko abala kasola kan abe muna fa ngandi mobile la waranto sira ma femo la selo kono.
It was based on that anger. That's why I joined in beating them. Initially, I thought probably beating them that will help for them to change in dealing with the drug. That's the issue. That's why, I beat them. And I have deeply regretted of beating them. I will also have this opportunity to ask for their forgiveness. They can have it in their heart. Especially Laminja and Soriba Konde.
Surtout Laminja and Soriba Konde be dane purisi yamfanye.
Yes.
Thank you. This was precisely what counsel was trying to get you to do. You took him through 2 hours of almost another type of torture just to get to that point. Now you're making it. That's a good thing. Any more questions from the right or from the left? Commissioners? No? Commissioner Kinte, you have the floor, please.
Mr. Jammeh.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Jammeh,
well, what puzzled me is I couldn't understand when you would have been wise. I recall you invited or you were met at your office by Malang Tamba. On the occasion of torturing 3 inmates. I quote from yourself saying you advise him not to be doing it because it's illegal. And you thought that was reprimanding? And expecting that he would not repeat it. I thought it would have been someone else that would have done it and you correct it rather than yourself.
Yes.
What's your comment?
Okay, thank you. With regarding to my own self, this was way back 2015.
2015 followed la.
And this period I was at the training school. Okay. With regarding to Malantamba, this was after I was redeployed to the operation office as operation commissioner. So it was 2 different things in different years.
Yeah, Malang told us here that it was common knowledge within the prison that you were supposed to, if you are supposed to punish, you should not give more than 12 lashes. I wonder where you have 3-4 people exchanging beating. And it will be still less than 12 lashes.
Andun satara atetambila busadanya tandim fulola.
I want to believe you were beating indiscriminately to any number.
Woto lafta lala la ko liparolu alibake kan drong yirika wo yirika.
Yes, I believe the beatings were more than 12 because different people.
Liparol nying tambida busa da nya tannim fulala katu mo yamanke mo kilindi ninga konta tambida busa da nya tannim fulala.
Yeah, okay. But this time round, you said that was when you were at the training center.
When I was at the training school.
Okay. You said you beat only 2 of them. One of them you gave the number. You said Laminja only once. Only one stroke.
Yes.
What about Soriba?
Soriba is more than one.
How many?
I do not know actually how much, but it was more than one.
So it was many, that's why you could not have counted?
Yes, it's many.
Okay, thank you.
Soriba.
Yes. Thank you. Commissioner Jones, you have the floor.
Commissioner Jones,
thank you, Chairman. Mr. Jama, this is a quick one. It's in regards to the Vision 2016.
2016 la ko Kenya.
Memo that was circulated in prison. The prisoners testified that you were the one that came with the memo and gave the instructions.
Kasolankoli asede yako etele niwo kaito nata kakangodi ka ayaindi kasoko.
Could you tell us more about it? Where did it originate from, and what instructions were you given, and by whom?
Lafita ye femfonyeje abota mintole aning ye ya marijumanyo le detail aning ya tamandi nyadi.
I think that may be an exaggeration. That was never.
Njikita wo de omukula me alonko mira kule de fanna kuna mira uleti.
Ya
kibirindi le ron.
That has never happened.
Onana mansoro.
Sorry, what is the exaggeration? Can you please be specific?
That Vision 2016 memo.
Vision 2016 kaitoti.
So are you denying its existence, or the fact that you actually were the one that circulated the memo and called the prisoners in to tell them about the memo?
Amunta ibaso so kanne kaso tontale binyin kamala ko ye prikaso lankulu kumandi ka foye fodung aketa nyadi.
This is false. This has never happened.
So all the witnesses that testified to that are lying, basically.
Amunta wala mnyitiko menu be ya kumufo jangulu bebe faniyal.
It's a lie.
Okay, the second question is, prisoners were denied food and medication during Ramadan 2016. Could you also tell us about that? What was the reason behind that?
Ya kasola nkolu bali jara rolale anin domoro tuta sunkaro kono sai udum fana mu abenyadile.
Ramadan 2016.
2016 sunkaro kono.
I was not aware of that. I don't remember that.
Sorry?
I can't remember that.
Were you working at the prison then, Mile 2?
I was 2016, I was there.
And what was your position then?
2016, which month was this?
I don't know when Ramadan was. I can't remember but it was in 2016, during the month of Ramadan.
Ako tumo aketa 2016 sunkarole kono.
2016, this June to December, I was the operation.
You were the operations?
Yes.
So you would have had knowledge if food and medications were to be withheld from prisoners?
Where?
Anyanta bola kalamale ko niye kasola nkulu bali domoro ning jara rola anyanta bola kalamale.
I'm not aware of that.
I leave it at that.
Thank you. There are no further questions. Mr. Jame, if you have concluding remarks to make, please proceed to make them now.
Saying Mr. Jame, wairi nyini kardota koma. Ni te fanang ila kumu iba kumfala kumakang lumenola. Oto ten yo kumakang lufo.
Thank you, Chairman.
Baraka Chairman.
My conclusion remarks will purely be seeking for forgiveness from Laminja and Soriba Konde. I'm asking them to have space in their heart
Be kanina nyinna ko e jisolu konno e sondomol konno ye lingira jube je pour ye yamfanye.
And forgive me.
And ye yamfanye.
And equally, I have also forgiven them. And I will also say here that we equally have some difficulties.
With
regarding to our salaries. Since 2017, our salaries were stopped. And it's through these salaries that we also take care of our families. We find it very difficult together with our families as far as the stoppage of the salaries is our concern. I will send this appeal to the Director General of Gambia Prison Services. Consider it and give us our salaries. And equally, I will apologize to any individual within the prison services, both prisoners and officers, that I may, in one way or the other, offend, knowing or unknowingly. Let them have it in their heart and forgive me. And if in any way they too has offended me, they did not know it, or they know it, I have forgiven all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma, for those remarks. This brings us to the end of our proceedings.
Mr. Chair, I just have a little something to say before you close.
Yes.
It's just, pardon me, I should have coordinated, but it's about the inmates in the prisons. While the Commission is doing everything in order to ensure that rights violations would stop in the prison,
Nimukuleti membe dending kaso lankola kola meni alonko be kaso kono puru ila nyanto la tinya dalu la kokama.
The Commission is doing everything to ensure that the prison is reformed.
Commission be la kato dango be ke kanne kaje ko falingo ke kaso kunya la karola.
That rights violations would stop.
Ko wonyanta tinyalu ayedang.
But it's also important for prisoners to behave properly and in accordance with the law.
Abare akumayata fanang ko kaso konon kolu yemenu sorong ifanalu simma nyake manya menning luwa nin sartolu tata nyola.
The law allows for prisoners to be punished when they violate the law.
Luwa yenyin kango dile ko isi kaso lankolu kulunole niye luwa tinyake.
So let prisoners not see these hearings as a license to misbehave and not treat the prison authorities properly or seriously.
Woto kaso konon kolu yemenu sorong ikana nyinje ko sayin ye laisino sotole puruka kurun yalu ke wala ka tilimbali yalu ke ka kolu samba kaso kono doku lalu kan menu ni loi mantanyola.
So this is a two-way street.
Amunta nyimu sila fula kuoleti.
Prisoners are expected to behave properly and in accordance with the law.
Njiko be kerin ko kaso lankolu ibe memmenkela isa kending tilingunin tonya ka menni loi tatanyola.
Thank you for indulging me, Mr. Chair.
Inumbara yesilo mendina chairman.
Thank you very much, Council, for that reminder. And we are going to conclude our proceedings for this afternoon and this week. We will meet again Monday morning, sharp 10 o'clock. And you all have a very nice weekend. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much.